Yippee! Hello, welcome in. I didn't check the mic. No, it's good. It's good. Yippee! Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hope your day's going well. If not, it's better. Welcome in. Hold on. I forgot the widget. There it is. Welcome in, Lazy Eggs. Welcome in, Helldiver. Wait, no, wait, is it? No, Godzilla. My bad. My bad. The chat widget does not refresh, so it just shows every past log. I think it's confusing. So my bad. I didn't mix up your name. I just read the wrong thing. Godzilla and Robin the Great and Radioactive Penguin and Alex Rose. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hope your day's going well. If not, it's better. Howdy hoes. I'm here but having dinner at my brother's. I'll be back in like half an hour or so. Oh, 7. Good luck. Enjoy the food. Don't choke. Oh my god. But yippee! We're here! And this time I can actually draw. Well, I mean, technically last time I drew Sonic stuff, but like this time I'll also draw Sonic stuff, but like hopefully much simpler stuff. I don't fully know yet. But not late, never late. Oh yeah, no, totally. I'm just saying this because I think it's really funny. But I am a little embarrassed about it. I don't know if, hopefully no one saw. And so, you know, I could be lying. I could be lying and you wouldn't know if you didn't see. If any, I don't think anyone saw, so like, no one knows if I'm lying or not. But I accidentally hit go live on another stream that I had already scheduled. I mean, I noticed luckily in time, so it was probably only there for like maybe 0.5 seconds. But yeah, I started the wrong stream and I was like, whoops, and there's not like a cancel go live, so I had to like remake that waiting room. But you will never know. You will never know unless I told you, and I told you. But also, how can you trust that I'm not lying? Like, I could be a liar. I could be a liar and you would never know. So like, you know. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna be working on I want to make little like, not necessarily chibi, just little doodles of shadow that are heavy in just line work only, because I have a dream. I want to make like a little Sonado jean jacket with like embroidered Sonic and Shadow and stuff on it. And just like little cute designs, you know, something very cutesy. Not very cutesy, but just, you know, like cute and small. And I found out that my local library has like this program to where we can use machines that they have. Which most do, but I didn't know what machines that they had, and I found out they have an embroidery machine, so I took a workshop on that, and I'm gonna get an embroidered Sonic and Shadow jacket. At some point, I need to make the art for it. Like, that's the only downside. I gotta work for it, but it's fine. It's still fun. Whoa, stream elements. It looks so cute. I love the chat widget. But yeah, that's the new chat widget. If you notice there's a space on top, it's there for a reason. I promise it's not just there to annoy people who are OCD, which do exist, and I feel so bad for them because a lot of my shit is never OCD friendly, but this is for Twitch. It's crazy how like fast the like latency is on that one, because I know why, but still it's like insanely quick. Alright, I'm back. I was just listening, but I'm done defeating Sonic. With defeating Sonic in what's LMS? It's not. I don't think it's Outcome Memories. It might be though. Lost. I imagine your library card is the size of a mall. Your library is the size of a mall. It's not that, it's just I have access to a lot of libraries. And oh my god, I have like 4 library cards for different libraries. So like in the area that I'm in, there's like different kind of districts, kind of. And so because I've moved around the city quite a bit, I have access to like different ones. And so I'll go to that library, and librarians, or just people that work at the library, tend to be very chill because, like, you know, it's a library, why would they care that much? And so anytime, like there was once where I was at a library and I was trying to get like a library card because I wanted to like check out a book, and they were like, oh, but like you technically don't live here, so like technically I'm not allowed to give it to you. And I was like, oh man, because like it was a library by where I worked at, and they were like, you know what, it's fine, don't worry about it, just like just write your address and like no one's gonna check anyways, so here. And then they gave me a library card anyways, so I got a library card from that network. And then by where I lived, I have a network from a library card from that network, and then I'm no longer in that area, but I still have a library card, and then I'm in this new area, so I have that library card, and then I was in this other area that, honestly, I don't know why they allowed me to get one, even though I didn't live in the area, but I have 4 different library cards. So I have like a pretty good access to a lot of libraries. Oh man, last man standing. Ah, okay, got it. Imagine, I'm getting my rings back for version 0.2. Ooh, can't wait for tomorrow and the day after rubs hands together. Is that when the new version comes out? I feel like there's a lot happening in the weekend that I'm gonna be gone. Why does everything happen when I'm gone? Nobody likes me. They plan everything specifically for when I have no access to stuff. They're like, Pep's going. Let's roll out the updates. Oh my god, or just tomorrow, I guess. 14th is the latest. Ah, okay. As in complete non-understanding. Oh my god. But yeah, I have a headache, to be honest. I'm exhausted. I keep, like, my social battery is honestly kind of, like, dead. But I keep hanging out with people because, like, I do want to hang out with them. But then I'm like, I'm, like, dead at the hangout, like, But I've been having a lot of fun, so, you know, it's fine. Oh my god. Whoops. I bet you can't guess which key I just pressed. There we go. Let's see. We need to go to a collection and get you a library from every library. Could you? Wait, that would be so fun. I've always wanted, like... I mean, okay, I say I've always wanted, but it's like one of those things that it's like, this will never happen. But it would be really cool if I was in a position to make this happen. Whereas, like, if I could get a library card from every library, that would be, like, a cool goal to have while traveling. Like, just, I'm going into every state and I want to get a library card from every library district in the US. Like, that would be so fun. But, and it would be a good marketing stunt, low-key. Like, it would, as a content series, that would do well. But in terms of funding it, like, it's definitely not something you can personally fund. And then from there, you'd have to go through investors. And investors hate me. Investors hate me. 50 tips to be non-sponsor friendly. Oh my god. We need to... Oh no, wait, I already read that. Welcome in, Arco Void. Antonio, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hope it is going well. If not, it's better. Speaking of social battery, during this last game night, I did overexert myself for once socially. Dude, mood. Such a mood. My god, I feel like I've been running on, like, fucking 0.0002% of social battery, and anytime I get to like 5%, someone's like, hey, do you want to hang out? And I'm like, yeah. Because it's like, oh, but if I say no, what if they don't ask me again? And so then I hang out, and then I'm like, afterwards, like, go. And then like the next day, you know, 2%, hey, you want to hang out? Yeah. It's just like, god, it's so bad. I'm making bad decisions. It's just, I'm too popular. I can't help it. Oh my god, but no. I played Monopoly. I think some of y'all know from yesterday's stream. Oh god, I need to sneeze. Fuck. Good god. I was playing Sonic Monopoly with some friends, and like, I had a lot of fun, but like, god damn, I forgot how fucking hard Monopoly can be. And like, hold on, I gotta reset this. There we go. Bless you. Thank you. I unfortunately did not win. I was winning in the first half of the game, and you know what that means? It means that you're gonna lose the second half of the game, and that was true. And I could tell it was coming too, based on like, I have pretty good financial strategies, but like, no one was cooperating in the game because because I was winning in the first half, they were like, oh, you're the rich. And so without saying it, they will naturally be like, I'm not going to sell you anything. I'm not going to make any trades and stuff. And especially since it was a Sonic one and I'm playing with like people who like Sonic and stuff, people were attached to characters which were made to be the properties. So it was like, oh, can I buy this character off of you? And it's like, no, it's my favorite character. And I'm like, but I need the Monopoly. And so I was unable to really like get a Monopoly at all, and that's what caused me to fucking die, because other people who were flying under the radar got Monopolies and shit, and then they became the rich ones, and then like everyone just ate shit and died. But it was really funny towards the end. I felt really bad because I was playing it the strategist way, but I wasn't playing it in a fun way. And so like towards the end, I was like mortgaging all of my properties and stuff, even though, I mean, obviously the rich people wanted it. That way they could make more monopolies, right, and win the game. But I was like, no, because for the people. And it was true. I was like, no, because if I do that, then other people won't have the chance to win. And so I just mortgaged all my properties and stuff, and I made it through like a couple terms. I was like really happy whenever I went to jail. I went to jail twice. Both because of like I drew a card that would send me straight to jail. But while I was in jail, I didn't earn a fucking penny, and it wasn't because of house rules. It was literally just like no one landed on my fucking properties. So I ate shit and died once I got out. On my second one, don't tell anyone, but in my first time in jail, once it was my turn to roll, I rolled a double, but because it wasn't like an in-person one, we were doing it online, I just lied. And I rolled again, and I told them that number, and I was like, oh, I didn't have a double, and then I stayed in there the 3 turns, then I got out after the 3 turns, and then I was playing, and then I got sent back to jail, like, literally within the next turn, and then I was like, yippee! And then in the second roll, I got a double, and I was like, well, maybe it's fine, maybe I should just let it happen, and then I fucking ate shit and died, and so I was like, I should have lied. But it's fine. I usually don't cheat, but this time I was like really, really trying. I was like, I can't let them win. I can't let them win. Damn, that was your strongest yet. Sneeze? It's just because like I didn't try and stop it. But normally they're that fucking strong. I hate sneezing. It just rattles my brain. I can't remember what I'm saying. But yeah, we all ate shit and we died. But it was towards the end that I was like, it was a little bit of propaganda at first against me, and then past that, I was like, guys, we need to, I mean, I didn't say we need to unite. I should have united the poor people, because then we probably could have won, but like, goddamn, it was fucking difficult towards the end. So I ended with all my shit mortgaged and penniless, and then the other person to die, we had to choose essentially, like, the big rich or the small rich. And so we chose to give it to the small rich, and then they died in the next turn. So it was so bad. Like, some of the properties, the rent was like 1,000 something, and everybody had like maximum 700, with exception to the rich person, which only had about 1,500. So it wasn't even that much. Like, it was bad. I haven't played Monopoly in so long, so I don't even remember the last time I played. Mood. It's been years since I played, and like, man, I think next time that I play, I'm gonna try a strategy. I mentioned it on Twitter, but I'm gonna try like collecting one of every color set. That way no one can have a monopoly, and I'll call this strategy, what is it? It was something like controlled rent or something like that. That way no one builds the fucking hotels and overprices that shit. That shit was wild. The two properties, the brown properties, right? Which are, everyone knows, the cheapest properties. Someone was able to get the monopoly on that, and then they went straight to hotels. So the rent went from $8 to, it was like $220, and it was directly after go. So if you just barely got past go, you would lose money on that turn, because you would earn $200 and then have to pay that plus $20. Like, it was dog shit, dog. It was so bad. Kept about to pull a Mom Donnie and freeze the rent. Real bad. It was so bad. Those last 2 brain cells can't handle the earthquakes that cause sneezes. Oh my god. God gave me the fucking earth-shattering sneezes. That way I could never reach my full potential. My brain cells are like a deck of, not a deck of cards, a house of cards, and anytime I sneeze, all the progress that I've made building it up into becoming a genius just topples, and it happens so frequently. So, oh man, I'm never gonna get a 1200 on, wait, no, a 1600 on the SAT. Oh my god. But yeah, no, it was fun. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, I thought of like a really philosophical way of thinking about it for Monopoly, and I can't remember it, to be honest. Like, I'm not even joking, that fucking sneeze, it took everything from me. But like, I was thinking, and I was like, how could it have been more sustainable, the whole Monopoly game? And I'm like, well, probably if I played it like a different way. Like, I probably would have enjoyed going down if I hadn't like tried so hard to win, you know what I mean? Because my issue was I bought a lot of properties that I wasn't willing to part with, and so towards the end, rather than making deals that maybe could have saved me and maybe could have, you know, like gotten me chances to do better, I just gave them all to the bank because I was like, no, I'd rather, you know, I die and no one else has a chance of doing better. Which I realized once I'm out of the game that, like, hey, this is flawed thinking. Because for all I know, I could have been like 2 turns away from becoming, you know, like earning $1,000, you know? But in my head, I was like, I don't think I'll survive like another dice roll, so I should just die. And I'm like, oh my god, as I've gotten older, I've lost the ability to hope for better. Like, I didn't even realize it was that bad till I played this game, and I was like, oh my god, because I was so nihilistic with the way that I saw it. Like, I wasn't, you know, saying like, oh guys, we're all gonna die, there's no point in playing this game. Like, I wasn't like that. I wasn't saying my thoughts out loud, but I was like, there's no way that we're gonna last like more than 5 dice rolls, because all the properties that are owned are pricey, and then when you're going around the board with $74 in your pocket, you're like, I can't even afford to buy shit, you know? Everyone's gonna outbid me. And so yeah, I didn't realize how shitty I've become with like hoping, you know? It's just like, ah, no, look at it realistically. That's not gonna fucking happen. So let me just throw in the towel, and it's like, I can't approach life like that. And that, I don't know, at least for me, it felt like a little bit of a, okay, look, I don't mean to say it like, oh, this is like a divine sign where it's like, oh, this solves all my issues. It's just something that I realized, like, oh my god, wait, this pattern of thinking will show like a bigger pattern of thinking that I have that actually kind of like makes sense as to why I've been having like issues that I've been having. Not really issues, but just like certain feelings that have come up recently where I'm just like, fuck, what am I gonna do with my life? You know? It's like, I think I'm looking at life a little too realistically, which, you know, we're taught to as we grow older, where it's like, hey, be realistic. What are you gonna do with your life? You know, you have to earn money. Even if, you know, this happens or that happens, it's bad. You still have to keep going, and you have to figure it out. If we think of life too realistically, we get stuck in like, oh man, I'm not gonna last like another turn or another dice roll. I'm just one day away from imminent doom, you know? But if we just continue with like a little bit of hope, maybe we have better odds, or at least it'll change our perception to make us think that we have better odds. But I'm starting to think that maybe I need to change the way that I'm looking at the outlook of life, because honestly, I don't think life is a winning game necessarily, to where, oh, you know, there's a chance to win. I think with the state of the world currently, no one really wins. Everyone's gonna lose at some point. But the difference is whether or not you're gonna focus on the little wins, if you can call them that will never make it completely worth it, but are kind of fun. You know, just barely. But yeah. I'm too stubborn. I died trying and standing rather than die last and wailing. Yeah. Well, die last and wailing. Because, like, on the one hand, the game would have been easier if everyone was a bit more lenient, right? If those, like, other players weren't holding on so dearly to the other characters, then I could have had a chance to not win, but at least last longer, you know? Stand a fighting chance. Monopoly really is a capitalist game. Who would have thought? Pep always wins. The truth of the universe. I wish I got my ass ate in that game. I died so hard. It was so bad. Like, I really tried, and I was doing really well. I was supposed to die like 3 turns before I died, not including the time that I spent in jail. And I was able to manipulate the numbers to continue going. But like past that, I was just tired, and I was like, nah, like literally there was a way out. One of the rich persons was like, if you give me this valuable property, which wouldn't immediately, no, I think it actually would have given them the monopoly. But if I'd given them that property, they wouldn't have like charged me rent. But I was walking around with $74 in my pocket. How would that have been a good deal? So yeah, it was not great. Welcome in, Godzilla. Happy Wednesday. Hope it is going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Yippee! How do I... This one. There we go. But yeah, I thought we were getting philosophical. Didn't know we were still talking about Monopoly. It was a little philosophical, and then I'm like, it's probably not that deep. But no, honestly, you can look at the way you play Monopoly, or like the way you approach Monopoly and kind of see how you apply it to real life, especially the older you get. But also, like, it's, at least for me, I don't see necessarily, like, I don't think there's a way to win Monopoly without other people losing. You know, like, that's just, I think that's something that everyone can agree on. And that means that the system that we've built is flawed and no one's ever gonna win. Not without other people losing. Which is, you know, sounds obvious, like, yeah, no shit, dumbass, that's how games work. But it's sad when you think that it can directly reflect real life. But honestly, I think at this point, who doesn't know that the system is flawed and that people will lose and people are losing at this very moment, you know? So it's just, like, it's a sad thing because, like, no one person can solve it. It would require a whole system overhaul. And, I mean, I'm just a VTuber. Like, I'm just a little Maine wolf. I can't really go into those conversations because I don't have the proper qualifications for that. But yeah, you know, like, you can, and it is a little effective, I think, at looking at life in a, not concise, but, you know, like, a little bit of a generalization of life. But it's just, it's depressing a little bit. So it's like, maybe next time I just will try a different approach in Monopoly. It's Fugazi, just like Fugazi, just like the Wolf of Wall Street taught us. What's a Fugazi? We need more plastics and lead in the water. Yeah, I need whatever turned them frogs gay. Oh my god. And mold in the air, dude. In the subway in Japan, I don't know if it's black mold, but, like, there is a lot of, like, black spots along where, like, certain parts of the subway gets wet frequently. And we were walking up the stairs and my friend was like, I love black mold in my lungs, it's my favorite, I love it. And I'm like, what? And she pointed to it and I'd seen it, but I was like, is that black mold? Like, I don't fucking know. Anti-Tylenol for all. I mean, honestly, I wonder how, because, like, you've seen those jokes, right? Where it's like, oh, you know, people with autism are the ones that can actually communicate effectively because they just, like, say shit so bluntly without any, like, oh, you're supposed to read the room, or, oh, you know, the social rules and stuff like that. And it's like, honestly, life would be a little bit easier because there's a lot of times, and maybe I'm just bad at socializing, but, like, there's a lot of times where it's just like, people will be like, oh, I meant this, and it's like, you did? you didn't say it with the right tone. I couldn't tell. Like, it's difficult. It's rough out in these streets. Mold, right? Surprise, Chicken Cuddles is here. Welcome in, Cuddles. How are you doing? Hope your day's going well. Not just very happy. Nope, Wednesday. Yippee! Oh my god, it's already 23 minutes in. Didn't know the Japanese subway took after my friend's college dorm. It does not look great, but it's not, like, the worst ever. Like, it doesn't have any trash, but, like, also because they're subways, like, it's how to say it? It's obvious that it exists, if that makes any sense, to where, like, you can tell, oh, it's rained before and there's, like, water that's by the stairs and stuff that has come in, and, like, it's cool. They have, like, little waterways or something for the water that way it, like, drains off of the stairs or something. Or that way it, like, doesn't just flood the stairs. It can, like, actually travel down. They have, like, little waterways on the side of the stairs. It's kind of neat, but I never saw it rain hard enough to actually use it. So yeah. But yeah, it was neat. I liked it. Can't be worse than Chicago subways. I didn't even know Chicago had subways. That's crazy. I feel like there's so many subways that I just don't know about. Hello, welcome in, Fire Jason. How are you doing? Everybody's going well. It's better happy Wednesday. Yippee! Oh my god. Well, anything compared to New York subways are gonna be like heaven in comparison. That's fair. Where's Chicago? Chicago is a state? Or is that a city? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I think it's a state. Maybe. Chicago has a small subway, if I remember correctly. Pep, it's a city. Ah, fuck. It's so confusing. I think it's because Detroit and Chicago, for some reason, are, like, in the same filing cabinet of my mind. And so I never know which one's a city and which one's a state. But yeah, Detroit, Michigan, So that means Detroit's a state, and in Chicago, I couldn't think of a city to go with it. So I was like, it's probably a city, but I just have a gut feeling that it's a state. Oh, that's new. The chat looks different. Yeah, it's an upgrade. It's only partially upgraded, so don't mind the outdated top part, but it's okay. Let's see. Well, that's new. That chat looks different. It's a city in Illinois. Chicago? Wait, so Chicago? No, yeah, Chicago. For a second, I was... my memory got wiped. And I was like, wait, so Chicago is a state and a city? But no. Subway, $5 foot long? Oh my god. Major city in Illinois. The major city. The windy city. See, I don't know shit about anywhere else except my local area. And even then, I barely know shit. So... You could tell me it's a city where there's zebras, and I'll be like, you're lying, right? Like, I wouldn't fucking know. Oh my god. Let's see, isn't Chicago the most windy city in the world, or is it just me? Nah, apparently it's very windy, which I've never fucking heard about. But I mean, to be fair, a lot of the like education system that I had only taught us about like our local our like local history, and god, I'm realizing now I didn't like really, I mean, there definitely were lessons about the country history, but I don't remember it like at all, so whoopsie. Oh my god, I was failed by the system. Can Pep tell us where Charlotte is? I know it's a city. About where it is. Charlotte. I want to say... I just want to say North Carolina. But I don't think that's right at all. But I know it's like in that top left section. But not very top. Just like around Tennessee. It's somewhere in that area. Ding, ding, ding! Was I right? It's in North Carolina? Let's go! Carson City? Good god, I have no idea. I'm just gonna say South Carolina, but I have no gut feeling about it.
Baby!
Bingo!
That's what I've been waiting
The zebra city is in Idaho. It's a whole city ran and operated by wild zebras. See, at first I thought you were kind of being legit, where it's like, there is a zebra city. Like, not really where zebras roam, but just one where, yeah, it's like their state animal or something like that. But then you said operated by wild zebras, and I'm like, now you're just fucking with me. Should we outcome our memories? Nah, not today. No gaming today. It's an art stream, even though I haven't even started. Let's switch. Let's change that. Let's fix that. There we go. There we go. Look at that. It's... Had to click it on. There we go. And then I'm gonna... Ooh. What? Why is it doing that? What the hell? Y'all see that? Why does it do that? I know why it's doing that. Oh my god, that's so dumb. What the hell? Can't you see? The sun is shining on me. Makes me feel so free. There it goes. Let's see. Oh, wait, but wrong thing. Oh, never mind. Okay, let me play this. That way y'all have music. And then I think I'm gonna do a thing. That way I can actually listen to music while y'all are stuck with lo-fi. Because I'm not in the mood for lo-fi, low-key. There we go. Or should we put on rain sounds? I could just put on rain sounds. That way it's... Yeah, I'm gonna put on rain sounds. The illusion of choice. Neil.fun. And then I'll just put on some, like, random-ass background music for y'all. And I am going to listen to music in another tab. That way y'all won't hear it. There we go. Coffee. Nah, we'll do a little bit of, like, fire. No, maybe forest? Nah, that's too noisy. Maybe a little bit of wind. There we go. How's that? That makes me sleep. God damn! How's that? Is that convincing? Oh my god, rain sound. Oh yes. I would, but then I'm like, I don't like the like... I don't know, it wasn't in my gut today. Okay, let me see. Let me set this up, and hopefully this works. Okay, I'm gonna output it to something else. That way I don't hear it. And then let me know if y'all hear this. Okay? It's very important that y'all be honest with me. What the fuck did I just open? Here we go. YouTube. Let me go here. Sign into my account. Hope that I'm not... yeah, okay, it's not showing on screen. Wow. Bet you won't guess what key I just put in. Not now. Let's see. Wake the fuck up. What about a forest on fire? Nah, because the forest has a lot of like animal sounds and stuff, and it's like, I don't need that. An angle grinder will be nice. Some nice angle grinder lo-fi. Not the angle grinder. Oh my god. Why are we always honest? We are always honest, and we never lie to you, Pep. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, no, absolutely. So then y'all agree that I have like a huge amount of jiggle physics, and that I'm the most curvaceous, cur curvaceous maned wolf to ever exist, right? I was gonna say mammal, but like I couldn't I couldn't take it that far. There we go. Let me set it halfway. And let me know if y'all can hear that. It hasn't started yet. I'm waiting for it to start. Tapping my foot impatiently. Where the fuck? Lord, I wish. That's crazy. Guys, can someone take a photo of that and like memorialize that? Because that's insane to say to what I just said. Okay, it looks like y'all can't hear it. Am I right with that? Y'all can't hear like the music that I have? Donald, clip that shit. At least at least it was honest. Oh, true. It was in Minecraft, so it doesn't count. Oh my god, I'm deaf. See, never lied. Oh my god. Insane. Yay, okay, it works. Okay. It looks like y'all can see pretty well. So from there, I don't think y'all can hear the music that I'm listening to, so good! I can now just listen to stuff. Wow, I need to be careful on Pinterest because I see like only Sonato. Let's see. What a masterpiece. I know, it's a bunch of polar bears migrating north for the winter. Promise I don't know what your answer. God, I put on music that's too catchy. Oh no. There's this person that I really want to be friends with, but I'm like too nervous to ask. Because I feel like it's awkward to be like, you want to be friends? Like a fucking kindergartner. But they're so fucking funny. They're the type of person, and this is deadass something that they've said before. They're like, I'm yaoi maxing. I'm like, oh my god, you're literally everything I strive to be as a person. Let me just, hold on, I gotta fix this, that way it actually works. What you after? This one. Yeah, this will work. I'm gonna leave it with no pin pressure. That way, because like I plan to make everything that I draw. I'm just gonna be doing doodles, so no coloring. But I want to make little like embroidery things for me to get embroidered onto a jacket, and it's probably just gonna be Shadow the Hedgehog, but nothing detailed. Just like little doodles that I think are cute. Let's see. It's a fan song, isn't it? It's a Sonic fan song, isn't it, Pep? It's not actually. It's just well, this one that just passed was Peachy Love by, I don't know who it's by. I think it's like Love Sad Kid. That's who it's by. That is such a catchy song. I like a lot of those songs. I don't know why. They're just catchy. Can you say all of me? Such a goated song. Been playing Nux and Tails more recently, and I can say Tails is rough to play, man. I was afraid of Nux would be boring since he's so easy, but nope, he's goated. That's the guy. He's like... he's not like Sonic because he doesn't chuckle. He'd rather flex his muscles. Okay, what are we looking at for size? So we're working on a 6x6 canvas, 6 inch by 6 inch, because I don't think any patches should be bigger than that. Or not patches, but just little things. To be honest, I'm probably want to. Hold on, I have a tape measure for this exact reason, because I can't tell how big something is. See, this feels like one of those, like, choice games where it's like, oh, you could say something about the length of 6 inches, but it's like, I don't want to say anything, but it'd be funny. Like, there's the opportunity, but I don't want to say anything about it. But probably working with 3 inches is a little bit better for this purpose of embroidery. Um, because I want them to be like really tiny. So I'm gonna actually make the canvas smaller. Wait 1 second. I gotta hide it again because I'm scared that I'm gonna show like a file path. Edit, canvas size. We're gonna do 3 by 3 inches. There we go. And then from there we go. Knuckles, Knuckles, Knuckles. I'm in Knuckles hell. Wait, I'm Knuckles as hell. Rather flex my knuckles. Oh my god. I constantly make that joke around people when they're like, Knuckles. I'm like, oh my god, Knuckles? He's like Sonic, but he doesn't chuckle. He'd rather flex his muscles. And then I've never had the opportunity to make this joke in front of anyone except for Dave multiple times. But it's like, Knuckles on Pumpkin Hill. And then I just continue saying, Knuckles, he's still on Pumpkin Hill. Knuckles, you'll never guess where he is. Pumpkin Hill. It's so stupid. Oh my god. And then I need to also get a reference of this. How would I even say it? Trying to find reference of the sticker. There it is. The little not public, online stickers that they have for crossworlds. I want to do it in like that style. But I don't know how. You know what I'm gonna do? Nah, that's too much work. I was gonna say, oh, I should just make like a base circle, but then I'm gonna have to keep drawing the circle, so actually it would come in handy. Okay, I'll make a base circle. That way I don't have to keep redrawing a circle, because fuck circles. Here's my shape one. It's balloon. I think it might be this one. Nope, it's not. This is text. This is rulers. This is frames. This is it actually. Ellipse. And then what size is my brush? My brush is at, I'll do it at 6 points. Yeah, 6. Well, let's do like 8 points. Yeah, that's good. And from here, we will do brush size 8. There we go. And then wish me fucking luck. Are you making a custom sticker mod? No, I'm just making little patches to get embroidered on a jacket. Because I want an embroidered jacket with like little doodles of shadow. And I can draw that, so I'm gonna draw that. I also added a Mr. Tinker skin for Eggman as well. Oh, that's cute! Because that would be peak. That would be peak, to be honest. I wonder if people do that. I know they've done that for like some custom character mods. Circles are the worst, and people how can draw perfect circles shouldn't be trusted. I think people who draw perfect circles that like are, how to say it, the ones that do it purely luck, those are the ones that like aren't bad to trust. But anyone who like can actually have the skill without doing like a weird thing with their arm or something like that should not be trusted. I need this popped out. And like right there. There we go. I want to draw that one. So it looks kind of like this. I can go back over it with like a vector layer if I really want to get lines straighter. So I need to not worry about code or good lines. And then from there, how would I do that? He has little square shoes. And he has little stick arms. Right there, I think. Ah, you know what I need? I need that site that can read all the messages to me. I don't need it, but I should get it. But I don't remember the website, so then I won't get it. Yeah. Excuses to not do things. My favorite. And Amy gets some kind of fairy wand thingy. I think it's supposed to be a reference to some kind of Miku song scenario. It could be anything, to be honest. Anything that's like, oh, it's a reference to a Miku song. It's like, which one? There's so many. Nothing particularly comes to mind with like a fairy wand specifically. Oh, I remembered. Has there any more process on the life-size shadow doll that's been haunting your closet? No, but the Sonic convention that I'm going to is gonna have a panel for making big Sonic costumes that I'm gonna go to see if I can get any tips, because I'm kind of scared to put the fabric on him because I don't know how to do that. Like, I have a rough idea, but also the easiest way to do it would be to glue it, but then that's not good if I ever need to take it off and clean it. And so, like, I'm trying to figure out a way that would be best, and I want to sew it together, that way it's, like, sturdier, but I don't know how I would get it on, specifically for the body. So, like, here's my issue, right? So you have the body like this, right? The body is made of, like, or the legs and arms specifically are made of, like, tubes, right? So I can make pieces to go around, like, the torso and stuff, and the arms and stuff, but then connecting it to this is where I'm like, I'm not sure. And then getting it on in a way that maybe I can get it off again, that's where I'm like, I don't think I'll be able to do that, to be honest. And then if I do make the tube, how do I, like, so in order to make a cylindrical piece of fabric, right, you have to start off with like a long rectangle, and then from there you sew it together on these ends, right? But whenever I was thinking about it at night, it was just like randomly, I was in bed and I was like, wait, how the fuck am I going to do that? I was like, how am I going to get this on this? Am I going to sew it on the doll? Like, while it's on the doll, sew it together? Because there wouldn't be a way to just like slide it on. I mean, technically I could, but it's going to be so difficult because this is made of memory foam. Or, well, not memory foam, but it's furniture foam. I forget what it's called. Upholstery foam, that's what it is. And that would be so fucking difficult. Like, it's literally just wire and upholstery foam that's on this, so it has no, like, sturdiness to it. So, unless I make it loose, which will look bad, there's gonna be no way to get it on. And so that's what I was having to think about. I'm probably gonna have to sew it while it's on there, but I'm trying to find a better solution for that. And that's why I'm going to the panel. So, no, but hopefully soon. I don't know, man. It mentions Miku in the item description, so I guess we got a full Miku drip for Amy now. Like 3 of her emotes are Miku also, so. Ah, okay. So then it probably is a song, but it's just like, as to which one, God fucking knows which one. Like, who fucking knows? Take it from me, I don't wanna be lonely. Do do do. I'm gonna go a bit off model here because I really like making him have little chest fluff, and I think that's neat. I'm probably gonna have to take out that detail. It's definitely not gonna translate over. Because this is maybe like 1 inch so far. 1 inch by 2 inch probably. Which would be too small. That detail's not gonna be there. Damn it. It's fine. God, I wish y'all could hear the music, but copyright. It's so good. It's so good. And then they do the nose like this. But I think I'm gonna angle it this way just a little bit. That way I can get the quills in like a decent way. There we go. I've returned back from dinner with my family. We're drawing shadow? Yes, we're drawing shadow. Could make his skin double as a shadow onesie so you can wear his skin, then shove him back into it when you're done. That is terrifying, and also, I don't think I'm that thin. Oh, God. Wear his skin and then shove him back into it. Fucking FNAF ad type shit. That's insane. Oh my god. Oops, wrong one. You know what? These ears are too big. Too big. Need to go smaller. You know, I realize in the stickers they don't have the highlights. Or not the highlights, the eyeshadow. So sad. I'm gonna add it. It might come out as like a botched detail, but I think it's cute. Let's see. Don't get quill locked, Pep. What's quill locked? Let's see. Oh, the shadow animatronic that Pep wears. Not anymore. Apparently, after you walked for the first time in your life, you've been complaining about your thighs. Yeah, fucking... My thighs got thicker, and my fucking calves are fucking swole as shit. It's pissing me off. It's mainly just because, like, there's specific parts of my jeans that are just like, oh my god, I can't fit into this anymore. God, but it'll be fine. I'll go back to, like, my hermit body type in, like, couple weeks or so. I've already given up on, like, a decent, decent eating habit, so in a matter of no time. You know what I realized happened? It became so easy for me to eat over there because anytime I wanted to eat, I would go to the store and I would get like complete freedom with what I wanted to eat. And you know, albeit not actually, right? I couldn't just go and be like, I'm gonna eat pizza. I'm gonna eat spaghetti. It was whatever they had in the conveni. But there was always like a safe option that was yummy and I didn't have to prepare anything, albeit it cost money. And like the same could be said here. I could order something. But also, like, it was so easy to walk to a store and get it and essentially have that almost instantaneously, faster than what it would be to order it through delivery. So it's just it's not the fucking same anymore. Like, I have to be, it's this whole process in order to get food here. It's either that, or in order to kind of get it instantaneously, which even so, not really, is you have to make it yourself. But if you make it yourself, then you have to wait for the cooking time, and then you have to clean up afterwards. Like, it's just not fucking worth it. Is that Sonic art? It is! It's Shadow. I'm drawing Shadow because I want to get this embroidered on a jean jacket for me. Cause Shadow the Hedgehog is so cool. So yeah. But yeah, it was so easy to like do stuff over there. And now I'm like I'm burdened by this knowledge, you know? Where it's just like life is not as easy over here. Or I don't find it as easy. And even though like I have more food than I had over there, right? Cuz my dad always has leftovers in the fridge. But like I'm not craving a lot of the food, so it's getting so annoying. Also, is the art tablet new in front of your model? No, it's the same one it's always been. Let's see. Why would YouTube shoot that message? I'm now feeling of finally drawing EXEs now, but I'm already drawing so many characters right now that I'm not gonna start more. That's so fair. Oh dang, that's cool. Okay, dokie. I hate to leave you all beautiful people, but I gotta sell my soul to a company store. I'll stop back in if I get the chance. Have a fun time, everyone. See y'all later. Bye, Radioactive Penguin. Have a good shift. Drink your milk, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers, or release Chinese best judgment. Well, the best in life for free, so why not me? Why not me? Never did I have to ask the sun. Okay, I think that's not bad. I'm gonna select both, kind of move them a little more towards center-ish. And then I'm gonna flip it and see how much I hate it. Hate to shine on me. I've been stuck inside my head with nothing but a me. Oops. It feels just like the old me back when I was younger, undercover, feeling so free. Ghost you, but you better never ghost me. I'm an introvert, but man, this weather's got me hosting. Okay, I don't like how this looks, so I'm gonna figure out how to make it look better. See, don't drink milk. You can't talk to it. Don't eat your vegetables. You have to drink it. Do not talk to strangers. You have to eat them. If I'm not knowing the proper order, I'm gonna fucking just Foxy jump scare you. My idea is just a row of all the EXEs with the bestest guys next to Sonic. I could Spider-Man it, but nah. That'd be so funny. Oh my god. Spider-Man me. There was something that I saw recently. I think it might have been something that you sent me. But it was something about Sonic, and then like he got pissed off, and then towards the end he just like started talking like an EXE. But I can't remember anything about it except for that, where it was like, oh my god, he got so mad. He like turned into an EXE or something like that. Then getting retweets on your Twitter, hey baby, put your phone down, put your phone down. May have made a mistake with choosing the grooviest songs I know to jam out to while y'all listen to a coffee shop and I think Fire. Let's see. Plus Sonic included. Yes! Huh. You know, one thing that always confuses me about Shadow's quills is that depending on, like, so the art that you always see of it is like, it'll be a triangle, right? It looks easy enough. But if you don't draw this top part, it's like the triangle looks small, and it's just, I feel like there's no winning with that. It always looks slightly strange. Do 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 do. Bum bum ba ba da dum. Do 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 do. I wanted to do like a little cute, like him singing or him humming something, but I don't know how to make that look without it making, without making it look like it's just weird, because I feel like if I ever draw him too peaceful, it's like, oh, this is too out of character, even for me. If I read fan fiction of it, though, it's not as bad, because it's like, well, he would never do that, but I'm glad that he's happy, you know? But if I do it, I'm like, oh man, he'd hate me. God forbid he be happy. Oh my god. Since I was like, ye tall and yay old, I was always thinking you was feeding off the day old. I ain't really good at, but I could though. Something about the distance got me shook though. Heads are full of I don't cares and I don't knows. That ain't change. I can't stay. I see the sun, it sets down on my tired city. I wonder if it's drifting to somewhere far away. How would I draw this? Oh, I'd like to come along. See, because if I draw it like this, he's like... Can I say that? I can't say that. He's just, you know, it just like no decency. But like I can't draw full legs either. They have to be in the little silly style. So maybe, shit. What should I do with his legs? Still broke, still Joe, but it's all in my head. Got goes, got flows, and I'm trying to wed. I might go deep, hoping you'll be okay. Can't wait until I see the day. Don't sleep, hold dreams in pillowcases. Now we gon' see it's so amazing. Thinking this house supposed to be. I he with the rosary, but fuck, what are the sizes for this? Are they about the same size as a hand? They are. No shade in this. I don't know if that even reads correctly. Let's see. I think I know what you're talking about, and it reminds me to share a short animation later. Ah. So it'll be Sonic 2011X, EXE, OMT, and Sonic side by side in my initial idea. Well, see, we'll see if I decide anything else with that concept to further it. Just imagine Shadow judging himself, judging you every time you think about doing that. I know that's how it always is. It's just that image of like Shadow looking disapprovingly. Like, oh my god, there's one specifically that constantly plays anytime I do something stupid or I say something stupid, where it's like the movie Shadow, and I think it was like a test animation or something, but they just have him like with his arms crossed, and he just goes like, and that plays in my head every time, and I'm like, oh, I'm disappointing Shadow the Hedgehog. How could I? Oh my god. The hedgehog does canonically listen to Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter. I just imagine him doing that while standing with that stern face, like he's jamming, but he won't show it. Exactly, exactly. Oh my god. Close the door. An hour or two. Oh, all I wanna do is sit right here in my room. Sit right here, straight imprisoned by these memories. You should come over. Watch some old cartoons or documentaries. Ooh, never felt so lonely. It's much more difficult than I anticipated. I think that's the thing with a lot of simple styles. You're like, oh, it's not that hard. It's literally just sticks for legs. And then you struggle to figure out how to show an angle, and you're like, chat, I'm cooked. Whoops. Oh, all I wanna do is sit right here in my room. Coffee to uplift my body, I only embody. Burning like Takis. Was on mute mode. Outside's nice, but my house is much better. And I'm feeling good in my Everlane sweater. That doesn't fit though. I'm gonna have to change the whole pose. Fuck. Damn, I need to be careful. I got too used to being alone that I'm like, oh, I can't say that. Can't say that. I have to reestablish my filters. No, this can't be. We can do this angle. Oh, yeah. Yeah, mama, whoa, nice. There was, so y'all remember, maybe not, but that one person that I said earlier where I was like, oh my god, I want to be friends with them so bad, but I'm too nervous to ask, and they're like, oh, I'm yaoi maxing, and I'm like, man, you're so cool. They like this specific character, and I saw art of like a certain specific character, and I was like, oh my god, they would love this. And so I sent it to them, and like I tagged them because we're in a server, and so I sent it to the server, and then I tagged them specifically, and they were like, oh my god, I saw this earlier, it's so good. And it's just, god, they're so funny. Okay, that's cute. I can take that. That looks pretty cute. If I mischaracterize him, I might as well make him cute. Do do do. Ba 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 da 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 dum. Do 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 do. Ba ba ba. Or he'll be jamming while sliming Eggman or something. If I remember correctly, that animation was part of an anti-piracy ad for the movie. Ah, that's what it was. I see art. How's it going, Pep? It's going. It's going. Oh yeah, this is happening. On the one hand, I'm like, but his back quill. But it's like, no, you can't. You shouldn't. But it looks. What do y'all think? Should I? Shit. What's the? What do I have it set to? It doesn't say. What do y'all think? Should it be? Whoops. Not that. I have to remember all my keybinds because I set it up in a stupid way. But then I started using Magma more often, and Magma has traditional keybind sets. And the reason that I changed these keybinds anyways was because I used to use a fucking drawing tablet, and its buttons were dumb and it just wouldn't read, so I had to like reset them to different ones, and so I made it to things that would translate well on the keyboard. So like undo is B for back, and then brush is W for forward because you need the brush to move forward in the piece was the thinking. And like it makes sense to me and it worked for a while. But then I started drawing with the other one, which has the traditional keybinds, so now I'm used to the traditional keybinds again, and I have to re-remember these. It's so annoying. I'm scrolling Twitter and I saw something that I assume you've seen already, but I had to send it to you, Pep. I blame you for all the Sonic content starting to populate my Twitter feed. blame Exon because he's the one who first like started tainting my feed. I saw that one. God, the caption was something like, "Oh, my mom said he looked like a tick" or something like that. Every time you leave, whoops. Oh fuck, so good. Yeah, I shouldn't have it. It won't look as good because it'll coincide with the design. It's so stupid. It's fine. You never would. You would. Sing. Shad. And then from here, I will up the opacity for this, and then duplicate the layer, and then grab these two, put them in here, and hide it. And then square one again. And then we keep doing that. I have to make, I don't really have like a set number, but I just want to make a bunch of cute ones. Let's see. Ma'am, do you have a license for drawing so many shadows? Of course not. I didn't do shit. I'm innocent. Wow, your chat looks cute now. Yippee, right? It looks so cute. The backdrop will be gone once it's like fully implemented, but I just have it there mainly for sizing. But also it worked well with like the previous one. On the one hand, I'm gonna miss the previous version of it, the previous chat widget that I had. That was just like very bare bones. But I feel like, you know, I got attached to it the longer we used it. And so now I'm kind of attached to it. And so it's sad to see it go, but it'll occasionally make its appearance whenever like shit breaks. I'll just be like, alright, it's back again. Do 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 ba da 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 da. Shadow the hedgehog. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Oh, you got a license for the shadow art. You know, on a Tuesday, you gotta have your shadow art license. Ignore that. It's not Tuesday. Tuesday's the most British day of the week, and I wanted to emphasize the accent through text. What the heck? Are we doing a perfect face and erasing details till we get a perfect circle? No, it's not that. It's just I'm referencing the style that they have for the crossword stickers, through online matches and stuff for the different characters, and they all have the circle just like in it, and it looks cute. Like you can't argue with the results, so I'm just going based off of that style. Draw shadow this time with a Glock or something. I mean, honestly, that's why I literally just Googled Shadow the Hedgehog to see a bunch of like regular images. Cause like, don't get me wrong, I like him all cutesy and stuff, but like, there's something about how like, I guess black cat coated he is. To where it's like, oh, he's just a little guy. He's the tiniest little guy, but he's like, I have a Glock and a motorcycle, and I'm going to kill Sonic. And it's like, oh, you're just a little guy. You want to kiss him so bad. You want to kiss him, don't you? Oh, you're so silly. You just want to kiss him. And I don't know, something about that. Just like, I can't stand it, you know? Oh my god. Let's see if I can do this. You know what I could do? I could set Twitch to where it has the music that I'm listening to, but then also, well, maybe I'll set it up for next time. That way there's like a reason to go. Like there's a power imbalance on both sides to where like YouTube has a pretty chat, but Twitch, you can hear what music I'm listening to, which isn't that exciting, but still. Let's see. Is that why you're sitting down? Huh? Is that why I'm sitting down? Oh my god, I can't stand it. Oh my god, get out! God, that's so lame. Is his bike called the Doomwalker or some shit? Honestly, I do not know what his motorcycle is called, but I do know that that's probably true. Oh my god. Because, like, I know that there's, like, a panel where Rouge is talking about, like, oh, don't you talk to your bike or something? It's from one of the comics, but I don't know which one. And he's like, I love that bike so much. God, he's so silly. I can't. He's too silly. God. It gives me cuteness aggression. I fucking can't. Dog, I'm gonna dust. Oh my god. Count gets so low. Even zeros. Next year, when I buy that first beer, I'll be a goddamn hero. It's my all-time low, and I just can't wait. You know, in the early days in which I was barely entering the Sonic fandom, anytime I saw people draw Shadow and they didn't have his inhibitor rings, I was like, well, I guess you just want him to fucking die then. Like, I never commented. I'm not mean. But, you know, I would think, like, they forgot his inhibitor rings. That's like such a big piece of his lore. How could they? And then I started drawing. And now I know why they don't draw his inhibitor rings. Because sometimes the head looks so good and it's so bulky and it gets in the way of little details and it's like, it's fine. He doesn't need him. He's taking a nap. He'll be fine. Oh my god. Alright, I lurk now. Have fun drawing. Have a nice lurk. He so talks to it. Oh, there's no way that he doesn't. He makes little kissy sounds to it. He's like, oh, my baby. You're so good. You're so good. You're so amazing. Oh my god. I have to like reference the art heavily. But you're only going up from here. Let's see. I know Shadow has a hideout, or more that's just stuffed all the stuff he finds cool and swag, but I can't prove it. That would be so cute. Oh my god, he's just like, oh man, this like just anything that he finds cute. God, imagine he has like a little cave or something and he just like keeps a bunch of little stuffed animals there or something and he's just like I can't let them know that that I collect little little plush toys of horses because they remind me of Maria or man something dumb like Maria said that she wanted to collect every kind of horse plush that there is and I will fulfill her dying wish. And so he collects like horse plushes or something. Oh my god, that'd be so freaking cute. Oh my god. Let's see. Since when did you stream here? It's a recent thing where I'm trying to keep myself accountable and cross-platform stream, multi-streaming. I only keep guns and keychains and keychains of really really cute animals. God, and keychains of any any large IP characters with a gun. Oh my god, I think I made it too big. I can't fit his quills in this. Make it all come true. Let's see, his quills look like whoosh and a whoosh and a bang. Whoosh and a bang. Oh, it actually goes like this. I've got way too many thoughts running inside my head, but they will probably still be there until I'm dead. If I choose your way, I may lose my fate. I may be too late, no more time to waste. Some things you'll have to. Let's see. He collects his own merchandise. Oh, that would be so cute. He goes to an artist alley, like a convention. Because, like, in Sonic X, there are fans of Sonic, meaning there are going to be fans of Shadow. And chances are, like, if there's fans of something, there's going to be fan art of something. And if there's fan art of something, there's a chance it's going to be at a convention. Whether it be, like, anime or something. What would it be? Probably, like, are there, like, idol conventions where it's, like, people go to celebrate pop stars and stuff like that? Maybe something like that? Or just famous people? It could just also be at, like, anime conventions and stuff like that. Because manga exists in the world of Sonic X. Because I've seen it in passing. So that means anime exists. And then if anime exists, that means anime conventions exist. And so then that means that there should be, in theory, one fan artist that does fan art of them, meaning there's probably merchandise of them. But then also, I think it has been shown before, it's like, oh, get your Sonic the Hedgehog t-shirt or something like that. That, like, people just make merch of them. In that world, because like there are people in that one episode where it like supposedly shows the Sonic fans where like someone has a Sonic shirt, so then that means there is merch being produced, whether it be independently, which means, you know, fan artists selling stuff at the convention would work, or just companies making it. But then if companies are also like, case in point, It's possible. It could be. Oh my god. He joined the same Pegasus forum Maria did, and he's still a mod there or something. God, that'd be so cute. I'm off to bed, but have a good stream. Bye bye, Goblin. Drinking milk, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers, trying to spread judgment. All I hear is anime is real. I wonder why Tails only in EXE content will have an arm cannon. Sometimes, because in canon Tails, he has all kinds of gadgets he just creates or hacked Eggman's equipments, but no arm cannon is ever shown. See ya, Kale. Does he still have his arm, or is that like a replacement for his arm? Because it's something that I never asked, but I just assumed that it's could be either, to be honest. Is my music paused? It hasn't even been that long. Oh my god, it is. It's saying that video paused. Continue watching. Like, dog, it's only been like 10 minutes? It hasn't been that long, I think. Tails has never dramatically lost his arm, as far as I know. Well, I mean, not in like the canon universe, but in all the EXE stuff, I think it's happened fairly often. Cute! Look at how cute he is! He's so cute! God. How can you not look at this and be like, oh my god, he's so cute. He's so freaking cute. God. He's so adorable. He's so stupid looking. I love him. I'm gonna give him a tail. I don't care what the on-model thing says. He's gotta have a tail. Or I'll... Oh, or I'll... I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something. Let's see. He just created a little Mega Man buster for himself in the EXE content. Only character that has something lost is that cowgirl bunny who lost her bottom half when roboticized. Oh, I remember that. Nah, never, not in Sonic X either. But literally in 06, he has false rings and ring capsules that he uses as a weapon and bombs. Maybe they did it because they wanted to be original. Like, that could also very much be an option where they're just like, he always has like a gun or some type of tablet. Let's just give him a big old blaster. I say gun, but I think... has he ever had, like, an actual gun? He's definitely put on weapons before. Yeah, I'm really, really, really confident that he's had, like, not necessarily a gun, but, like, some type of blaster or something. Little blaster that he shoots stuff with. Little pistol-shaped thingy. There's a lot of fanfics. Not really fanfics, but, like, fan media of Sonato, where, like, once they start getting on better terms, Sonic and Shadow, that Shadow will kind of take Tails underneath his wing, under his wing. Why did I say it like that? Underneath his wing, under his wing, and then he'll either like. There have been fanfics that I've read where it's like, oh yeah, Shadow gifted him a gun, and he was like, in case anything happens. God, it's so funny to me. Man. There's also a lot of fan interpretations where it's like, oh, Shadow kind of hates that he sees a lot of like Maria in Tails, but most of them just say that because of the like color scheme. But there are some where it's like, oh, vaguely, and so I think it's cute, but also I don't know. Rip. There. Right there is good. Okay, now we gotta duplicate this one. How do I duplicate it? Is there a fast way to do it? There's not. Krill myself. Should I have an arc? Nah, it's not worth it. There we go. please. Okay. Back, turn, shad. This one. This one goes into here. There we go. Okay. Next. It's just me, myself, and I. I'm on the move. Every step is by design. Till the moment I die. Let's see. Really? I've never seen Shadow talk to Tails. Now that I think about it, it sounds so cute, right? Like, I think it would be a cute duo for them to work together. And I feel like I've seen it a lot, but then also I've only seen it a lot in, like, fan works. But I think it would be so cute. Like, I don't know, something about the how to say it? It's always portrayed as, like, an older brother and then a younger brother. I mean, obviously, right? But, like, older brother Shadow being kind of like a bad influence on Tails is super fucking adorable to me. So I like I like that interpretation a lot. But they don't really interact past like Tails always getting the shit knocked out of him by Shadow. Yet I don't see anything like that imported into fan content of Tails, probably because people forget and never show his scrappy and aggressive confident side. True, true. Which is only seen in EXE content, and yet it's the same Mega Man blaster, like bruh. Tails always defaults to MacGuffin guy. True, true. Literally, in his spin-off debut game, he has a cartoon-style bombs he throws. Yeah, he's bomb stuff. There, there was a fanfic that I read where a reference that game, and that's the only reason that I really know about that. But even then, some of the information is wrong. Because it's like, oh yeah, there's this evil person that comes back, and then Tails has to, like, admit to Sonic that, like, oh yeah, you remember one time, like, I almost died and I had to face off with these guys, and it's this whole plot point. But, no, the characters don't even exist. Because there was, like, something about witches or something like that, and some type of magic. I don't even fucking remember. On the road less traveled. So, like, get this. This is completely unrelated and not Sonic related either. So, just, earlier, my dad and I were eating, right? Like, way earlier. And he was reheating, like, chicken and some mole and rice, right? And the thing is, I'm not a huge fan of mole. They tend to, like, douse everything in mole. And I don't like the flavor that much. I don't mind it, but I just don't like it that much. And so he had asked me, like, oh, do you want some? And I was like, yeah. And then whenever he was serving it, he had asked me, how much do you want? And I said, just a little bit, because I don't like it that much. And he starts dousing it in mole. Like, I had a little bit of rice serve, and he had picked out, like, a piece of chicken for me. And he just starts dousing it in mole. And I'm like, and so I thought maybe, like, okay, he's going to mix it, and then from there he's going to part it, and then he's going to add more rice into mine. That way, like, it evens out and stuff, and he can have, like, his portion served. Like, I was thinking maybe that. Maybe he thought ahead. And so it's after he finishes serving it, he heats it up, and then he was, like, handing it to me, and he's like, this is good, right? And I was like, I thought that was for you. Why'd you put that much mole? And he was like, because you like mole, right? And I was like, no, I hate mole. It's not that good. Like, I don't like it. And, you know, I respect it. If you like it, I just don't like it. It doesn't taste good to me. And so he was like, why did you just sit there and watch me douse it in mole? And I was like, because I thought you had a plan. Like, I don't like questioning my dad sometimes. Because sometimes, like, I'll be like, why are you doing this? And he's like, because I'm going to do this, obviously. And I'm like, okay, that's fair, I guess. And the way he always says it, it feels like, okay, yeah, I should have seen that coming. But then the times when I don't, it always bites me in the ass. And it's like, oh, why didn't you say anything? It's like, because I always get bit in the ass when I do. Oh my god. There's no winning. There's no winning ever. Copy, paste, and post when you're not feeling what you're dealing with. Trust me. You say you keep up all your guard, but to me, it's the squeeze. We could be something more. Something more than smiles out the door. Something more than shy fingertips on my lids, darling. Find this anywhere else. You just as if you knew. There's so much more than this. So did you read the Greeks yesterday? Because there's an ancient spark in you, and I can't look away. God, do you feel a grace? Or do you walk with such love that I don't know how you carry it all by yourself? It's incredible what you do. I just need to talk to you. That does not look right. I like the one where Shadow only allows Cream to ride his motorcycle and rarely Rouge may touch it. Ah, yeah, those are good too. I didn't question Dad either, and I had to learn to ask. Really? I thought you had a plan. That's so real. Yes! Because they, in the nicest way possible, they make you feel so stupid for questioning them. It's like, obviously, you think I would do that? It's like, well, no, but, I had to make sure. And then whenever you don't, they're like, man, I can't believe you didn't question it. It's just like, I can't trust anyone. Oh my god. That's precious. I question every time I get whooped for it still. Rouge, hey. Shadow, ignore the haters. Cream, let's ride. Even from Pep. Oh my god. Little shitty ass gun. Wait, how the fuck do you hold a gun? No, that's... Okay, I see where it went wrong. I could go simple, but I'm gonna take a little risk here. Nah, I don't think I can. Because finger goes here, and then from there the rest wraps around, round. Fuck it, I'm just going with a circle. I give up. This shit hard. And I need to move shit around. It's like in a weird angle. Looks like ass. Right there is probably fine. Let's see. Eggs, blink if you're in trouble. That's why I mentioned Glock, because it's already just two rectangles, while the other 1911s and Berettas are more rounded. Yeah. Yeah, because that shit hard to draw. I'm looking at the, what is it, Shadow 05, I think? I don't know, that one Shadow the Hedgehog game. Can't wait till man, I can't wait till it's a problem where you're like, oh yeah, the Shadow the Hedgehog game. And then, oh, technically it does exist, but like, technically not. Because it's like, oh, Shadow Generations. Like, it's not hard to figure out which Shadow game. There's only two. But imagine when there comes a day where it's like, oh, that Shadow game. It's like, which one? It's like, which one? Wow. Wow, I have to actually differentiate them. But his cover art for that game, that's the one. Oh, wrong one. That's the one I'm talking about. Right there should be good. He looks so stupid. I love him. Good God. I wonder what I should eat later. I've been on a really big macaroni kick recently. And like, I think with how much I've been thinking about Sonic media, it really, really fits. Oh my God, nothing like Sonic and macaroni. Is there Sonic macaroni? There has to be, right? Because there's like, that's always a collab. Hold on. I have a strong gut feeling there is, and I feel like I've seen it, but also I can't remember any of it. Sonic macaroni. Size Google. Fuck, Sonic the friggin' store is coming up. I mean the fucking restaurant, the drive-through restaurant. What the fuck is this? Wait, is it a thing? Oh no, it's just blue mac and cheese, and they're like the Sonic macaroni. Talking about like an actual collaboration with macaroni and Sonic. Sonic macaroni, and what is it? Kraft that always partners with stuff. There's a Sonic soups. Sonic meatball soup. Ugh. Sonic meatball soups. Gross. I don't see. Oh my God, there's no Sonic macaroni? I can't believe this. Who let this happen? I feel like that. Isn't there Scooby-Doo macaroni? Scooby-Doo macaroni. Yeah, there's Scooby-Doo macaroni. How is there not Sonic macaroni? What the hell? This is the most distressing information I've learned in my life. Of all things, there's no Sonic macaroni. The capitalists wouldn't let it pass because it would be too powerful. It would make whoever made it a fucking bajillionaire. They were like, we can't release the Sonic mac and cheese. It would devastate the economy. Oh my God. I'm gonna create Sonic macaroni, and then I'm gonna become a bajillionaire, and I'm not gonna make it available on Amazon, and I will like hand deliver it to you as opposed to making it available on Amazon. That way, I surpass what's his name, Jeff Bezos in I was gonna say in nuts in wealth, and then I will win at Monopoly. Oh, good God. Hmm. Let's see. I'm pretty sure Oh my God. I'm pretty sure Do was just referencing peak autism with things like mac and cheese and grilled cheese with Sonic content. And beat Jeff Bezos to space as well. I'm back and found a funny thing instead. Also, heck, are you say? If I remember correctly, he decided to compete against Elon SpaceX to space generally, I think. If not to something in space like moon or something. Because there's been like other character collaborations with like mac and cheese. Hold on. Character mac. Oh my God, I can't spell. Character mac and cheese. There's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, there's Paw Patrol, there's Blue's Clues, there's fucking Pokemon, there's Bugs Bunny, there's Looney Tunes, there's fucking Pixar with Toy Story, Finding Nemo, Incredibles, and Monsters Incorporated. There's Mickey Mouse. There's like princess ones. There's SpongeBob. But they don't have... There's fucking Cars! And Madagascar! And Shrek! All of that and no Sonic. No Sonic. There's fucking Rugrats mac and cheese. How the fuck is there not Sonic mac and cheese? There's Phineas and Ferb mac and cheese. There's Animaniacs mac and cheese. There's Spider-Man mac and cheese. We have Spider-Man mac and cheese. But there's no Sonic mac and cheese? I swear this was a thing. Hey, calm down. It's not that serious. There's Mario mac and cheese. There's Star Wars mac and cheese. Like, they have fucking everyone. God. How do we have that many mac and cheese, but we don't have Sonic? What the fuck? What the fuck? How's that a thing? How's that a thing? Since the live stream related, the 2 billions are going at it right now. I said nothing on Sonic mac and cheese, but I found Sonic, like the restaurant. Yeah, there's mac and cheese sold by Sonic, the restaurant. Why do Sonic the restaurant and Sonic not collaborate? Like, why is that a thing? Why isn't there a Sonic restaurant? Sonic the Hedgehog collaboration. Like, that's always so on the nose. Like, seriously, why isn't that a thing? They collab with IHOP. Only 2 guesses is that at least one of their legal departments wants to A, avoid trademark disputes that could potentially crop up. Japan's trademark laws tends to be a lot more strict compared to Western nations. B, avoiding confusing consumers' fans, which could potentially hurt brand recognition. Some folk might unironically think Sonic is Sonic Drive-In's new mascot or something. No one would be that stupid. It's been too many years. First one makes perfect sense considering Death Battle had one in one of their episodes, Pool Beers versus Sailor Galaxia due to copyright problems. Second one is depressingly accurate. Someone would legitimately think that and open up a whole new can of worms. Still. Wondered about it for a while. Why exactly did that DB get pulled? I really do think that point A is the case. It's just a trademark, but like, man, I hope that happens. If in my lifetime, oh my god, if in my lifetime there is never a Sonic restaurant and Sonic the Hedgehog collaboration, what's the point of life? Like, it's been years, the world has advanced enough to where, like, Sonic is collabing with a lot more different brands, like Sega is a lot more open. If it doesn't happen, what's the point? Sega is too poor, Pep. Sonic as a food chain is still too big for Sega. Really? Is Sonic a big food chain? Like, I feel like they're not doing that well recently. I know, at least in my town, there's a lot of, like, abandoned Sonic restaurants, and you can tell they were Sonics because of, like, the way the structure is, so I feel like, man, soon, where's my Sonic X Sonic? See, the thing is, you say that, and a lot of art comes to mind. They got everyone, and some are more relevant than Sonic. That's what I'm saying. It's right there. Why isn't this a thing? Sega, hire me. I do such wonders for the world, bringing Sonic fans what they want. Collaborations up the woozah, and everyone will fucking be happy. Trust me, I will. I will end the Sonic fan lonely epidemic. Oh my god. Oh man. Could you imagine? Honestly, if it doesn't happen, like at all, ever. Because, like, okay, you know, I get it earlier, and, like, it still does happen where they're very strict with their IP. But, like, it's doable. I feel like Sonic isn't necessarily a bad restaurant. I can't think of any particularly bad marketing stunts that they've done. So we got Sonic X IHOP with a very nice Amy render to go with it. Yeah, we're getting a Burger King and Sonic. I think that might be a European thing, but I think it's coming to like the American branches too. So like, guys, I feel it. Like I feel like it's gonna happen. There's no fucking way it won't happen within my lifetime. And I'm like pretty early in my lifetime, so like we got maybe, if I live a nice full life, maybe like 80 something years. So Sega, you have 80 something years to get that ball rolling. Like, come on. TikTok. Oh my god. Knuckle sandwich looks so good to eat. I'm sad I missed it. I felt that. I remember whenever the collab was going, I remember like seeing it, but I didn't care about Sonic at all at the time, so I fucking missed out. Oh my god. Oh well, it's fine. There will be another, hopefully, someday. I might even go to Burger King. At the Sonic convention that I'm going to this weekend, there's a Burger King down the road. I've done one stroke and I immediately go back to talking with my hands. I need to put my hands to work. But at the Sonic convention in Dallas that I'm going to, there's a Burger King down the road. And there was like literally a little Twitter thread about it where they were commenting on the Burger King collaboration. And they were like, is there a Burger King near the Sonic Dallas Expo? And everybody was like, yeah, it's like straight down the road. It's walking distance. And so I'm probably going to stop by there. And I'm so excited to run into other Sonic enjoyers there. It'll be so fun. Oh my god. We got like a good 75 years before PEP expires. You missed a bit of what I said about the situation. Oh, wait. Let me scroll back up. Of course, it's Dallas. Is Dallas like widely known for Burger King? Is that like a big thing? Alright, I'm back. Just had to complete the URA final. Why did you give Shadow a gun? Because it looks cute. Does this translate as like his hand being close to the camera? Or does it not? Because I can just like put it to where he's standing kind of funny. Let's see. Why do you think they went to IHOP first? Sega is only now back on the up and up. So we got Sonic X IHOP. Ah, I see. That's fair. That's fair. No, Dallas is just fucking massive. I'm confused. What does that have to do with them having a Burger King? Burger King. Isn't that like one of the... I think it's within the top 10 biggest cities in America, right? Because I think the biggest one is in California? Question mark? Maybe I'm thinking states. But no, the biggest cities... I think Dallas is one of them. I could not tell you what the others are. I know them, but also I don't remember them. Close your eyes and don't you worry. I think that looks a little bit better, but it still looks a bit wonky. Of course. Oh yeah, I just found the IHOP thing. Yeah. Of course, it's gonna have tons of fast food chains everywhere. Ah, yeah, that's fair. How does that look? Does that look decent? Don't you worry. You know, because I don't like driving a lot, I don't want to drive over there in Dallas because, like, it sounds scary. Because I hear a lot of, like, bad things about drivers in Dallas. And so my mom's going to be driving us, but also because she's going with us, she's like, well, yeah, I guess I'll go to the convention with y'all. But, like, she's not really a fan of Sonic and not a fan of anime and doesn't really... Does my mom have hobbies? I think she might not have hobbies. So, like, I'm very anxious about it because, like, what is she gonna do there? Like, I know what me and Dave are gonna be doing. We're like, oh yeah, Sonic, let's go. But I feel so bad that my mom's gonna have to experience that with us. Oh my god, but we will see how it goes. We will see. Let's see. Let's see. 8 cents menu on LSR. This looks like if it was the first time he's seen a gun. Really? And realizing he was made for this. Frickin' Abilene has like 5 Whataburgers and like 3 McDonald's and Burger Kings, and it's microscopic compared to Dallas as a city. Damn. Is that Pep, my favorite streamer ever? Hi. Is that Julissa, the one pepper that's like consistently nice to me and doesn't fuck with me? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hope your day's going well. And hope it gets better. Oh my god. Yippee! Yahoo! We're drawing little things that I'm gonna get embroidered on a jacket for myself because I realized I could do that. Just me drawing Shadow the Hedgehog. Life as usual. To listen to my grandpa puke. You know, I never got to hear him play. But do use. I wonder if he hears these strings. I wonder if he hears these tunes. You know that as lovely as can be. Sure know how to pick up you. God, these songs are so good. You know, I don't know what it is about the universe recently, but I keep getting this quote quoted around me. It's like, Jesse. No, it's not Jesse. They say some other name, but it's like, we're so fucked. And it's such a fucking funny quote to me. They always, their comedic timing is just immaculate. Oops. So, it's become like a very funny quote to me. He'd be sipping on some sweet iced tea and probably thinking of a new story. I wonder, shit. The more I get, he misses you, but she would never change her mind. There we go. Let's see. Well, also, I don't know what the context, but sends Baby Shadow Pig. Yippee! Gotta remember, it's the Twin Cities. Two both. Shit, I gotta scroll back up. Two both have gotten so big, they are practically connected now. Wait, which Twin Cities? Yes, that is Shadow the Hedgehog. That's so cool. Yippee! Let's see. Just realized Shadow has a gun. Yeah, just a little one, little pistol. You got like 2 second drive of a gap where you're outside of Dallas and Fort Worth. I think it's Fort Worth, right? But why does it have an H? Is that the Breaking Bad thing? Yeah, Jesse, we're so fucked. That's from Smiling Friends Pep. Oh, it is? Oh my god, I thought it was from Breaking Bad. All this time. Oh my god. In case you haven't heard that enough. Yeah, I heard it's a good show. I also heard that it's good at teaching you social awareness or something like that because like it shows good communication and bad communication or something like that. But I haven't watched it. It seems funny, but I haven't watched it. I don't know. I haven't watched it. Can you give me a second? Alan, we're so fuck. Yeah, that's what it is. It's Alan. Oh, is it right? It feels like a Breaking Bad quote. What's IRS? I remember, sort of, maybe? Fort Worth, which holds a Lockheed Martin location. Alan, we're so fucked. Oh, there it is. My bad. No, it's okay. I fucking didn't know any better either. Blind leading the blind. It's all good. Duplicate layer. Oh, I forgot his little eyeshadow. Shadow the Hedgehog wearing eyeshadow. Whoa. Whoa. Silly little guy doing little silly little guy things. My favorite brand of silly little guy. God, I love it when silly little guys are silly little guys. My favorite thing ever. So good. So yummy. I think for this one I may actually... Should I? Should I not? Bye. Bye. I'm gonna leave it on just for consistency's sake. Consistency. Oh my god, I need to practice enunciating more. Consistency's sake. Done. Shadow. Right there. It's because a health inspector came. Ah, who killed JR? Who's JR? It was between Boss and Alan. Ah, okay. We're losing Pep Chat. She's unable to speak so right. Have I ever been able to speak? I feel like for a while I was pretty good with speaking fast, but then I went to a country where I could only speak to like one other person. Now it's so hard to talk again. Yummers. Consistency, pregnant, pregnant, pregante. Oh man. Anemone, Worcestershire sauce, or Worcester, Cheshire cat. Consistency, consistently concise. Your mom. Let's see. What else? What else? You see all of me running through my mystery. Step inside and hold on for dear life. I want one of him running. Oh wait, there's actually there exists. It's literally one of the emotes in Crossworlds. Let's see. Dallas was a 70s soap opera. Whole open end about who killed JR. Oh, I did not know that. Well, I'm out early for the night. Have fun with the art, Pep. Have a good night, Helldiver. Drink your milk, eat your vegetables. Don't talk to strangers. Best judgment. La tuya. How dare you? How dare you? The audacity to come into my chat and say that to me. How dare you? There. And then right here. Nope. Nope. Doesn't he look so soft right here? I don't know, something about it. Something about the way I drew his eyes. It's half lidded and just wow. He's so pretty. He's so cute. But I drew him wrong. But I could work with this. A little floaty. Yeah, how cute. How silly. I shouldn't. I mustn't. But... No. Shit. No, it's fine. Fuck. Man, I should stop cursing. This one, this one. Oh yeah, it's totally Sonic fan art. Anyways, hi, I'm back. Chat, should I scare her? Welcome back, Jason. He's got that calm, deep stare. Yeah, very meditative. In Spanish, yes. Come at me, bro. Oh my gosh. He does this. He's so cute. He's so cute. I can't. I'm gonna cease to exist. God, I hate that feature. I wish there was a way to disable it where it doesn't stop every like 30 minutes or so. It's like, are you still watching? Like, dog, even if I'm not watching, I want you to keep playing. Man, I miss CD players because they weren't like, oh, if you're not watching, I'm not gonna play anything. Like, dog, keep playing. God, it's good. You make money off of me sitting there and like supposedly watching the ads or whatever. Like, no one gives a shit. Just keep playing. But no, it's like, are you still watching? I could turn it off if you're not watching. Like, dog, just fucking stop. And there's not even a setting either that you can just be like, or it might be, I don't know, but I don't think it's a setting where you can be like, oh, keep playing, even if I die. Keep playing. Like, it fucking pisses me off so much. Because I don't interact with my phone a lot of times for like a long period of time. And it's like, but you're not watching. You can't play it if you're not watching. Like, shut up. Shut up and play the thing. God. Let's see. I have glitched my mouse out. Damn. I wish there was a redeem by boom. I think there is a boom one. I think that's a thing. The Waka kept sounding like that. Like what? The one a Pac-Man. You may wonder, why is there a Pac-Man? I wonder that too. It was like a reference that I made ages ago and then just stuck. Eating a sandwich, guess what flavor? Sandwich. It's my favorite flavor of sandwich. Actually, that's untrue. Tamago sandwiches. Completely unparalleled. Guys, I think there is a boom. There is a Vine boom. I think it's just redeem boom. I swear, I think that, like, I'm 90% sure that's a thing. A pie flavor. Wouldn't it be funny if there's not? Me when I spread misinformation. But I feel like it's a thing. Whoa, if it is, it's not redeeming. Yeah, I guess it's not. Oh my god. I could have sworn it was one. I have such clear memories of it being a thing. What the fuck?
Chaos control!
I didn't know that was on. Go back. Guys. Holy fuck. Is that former President Barack H. Obama? My fellow Americans. There's not a Vine Boom one. Oh my god. I'm willing to bet that I downloaded the stuff, because I do have the sound, that I got all the stuff to make it, and then I never made it. That's what you get. Bait used to be believable, and yet you all fell for it.
Control!
I don't want to hear shit about bait being believable when you all fell for it. Oh my god. Let's see. Anyways, came to see what y'all doing. Anyways, I'm going. See ya, chumps. Don't drink mud. Bye. Drinking milky vegetables. Don't talk to strangers. Transfest judgment. Let's see. I got it first. Oh my god. Why did I get pinged for something? Ah, I see. Okay. That's why I got pinged. Imagine. Oh, she led me astray. She's gotta die now. I'm someone's Oshi! Whoa! I know this was a conversation we had before, but like, you know, times can change. And tomorrow you can wake up and be like, God, I hate that maned wolf. Oshi removed. It's like that meme, friendship over with thing, new friendship with thing with other person. They're my new best friend. Gotta stay on my toes. Oh my god, I made her vanish. What more do you want from me? Now let's switch it back. Oh my god. Is there a way to do that? I don't know what the fuck I'm listening to, but it goes so hard. It's saying it's going down, and then I can't tell if they're speaking another language or English. It's one of those accents where you can't tell. Hold on, let me check. Good God, guys, calm down. Right here. Oh yeah, no, they're not speaking English. Okay, definitely. It's here. Let me send y'all the link to what I'm listening to.
Chaos.
It goes
Control.
so fucking hard. Oh, hey, former President Barack H. Obama, my fellow American. Wow, you really you have a way with words, sir. It's such an honor to meet you, and just be in your presence. You know, just really thankful for you allowing me to stand here right now. You know, really cool. Really appreciate it, my fellow American. Wow, wow, such wise words. There's a tear in my eye. Thank you so much for imparting that such great wisdom on me. Like, truly, words cannot describe how thankful I am. Oh, okay, I'm going. See you later, Barack Obama. Hey guys, I'm back. Just finished talking with my good friend, former President Barack H. Obama. He's so cool, guys. You wouldn't understand. You had to be there. Oh my god. I've come to make an announcement. Shadow Hedgehog is up. I fell asleep last night to some diver short on YouTube. Was nice. I don't know what diver is. I think it's a game, right? So what's Obama's last name? Oh, it's a secret. Only his closest friends are allowed to know. So, like, obviously I know, but, like, I can't betray Obama's trust like that, you know? Like, he would be so disappointed in me. Hey, former President Barack H. Obama. I'm back. How are you doing? My fellow American. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's so cool. That's so cool. Man, that's so cool. But consider, right? Just consider for a second. What if I unfellowed your American? What would you do then? Just theoretically. Huh? I guess we'll never know. We will never find out what he would do. Why is he invisible? No, it's just because I'm in the next room over. Like, he's chilling in the next room over. And I'll just, like, pop in and say hi. And he's so cool, guys. You don't understand how cool he is. Like, it's just, wow. Such immeasurable wisdom and dignity and just grace. Like, he's the most graceful man I've ever seen. He's the most graceful, my fellow American. He's just, man, wow, just wow. Whoa, you can't tell him you un-American. You said, no, I didn't say that. I just said, oh, hey, former President Barack H. Obama, how are you doing? My fellow American. Wow. Yeah, I guess that would make sense, huh? If you just unfellowed your American, they would still be your fellow American, because that's just how jovial and civil you are, right? My fellow American. Wow. Wow. Just, man, such words of wisdom, I swear. I could never learn enough from you. Hey guys, I'm back. Just finished visiting my great friend, former President Barack H. Obama. Man, just what a wise guy that is, you know? I feel like you can never stop learning. Like, he's just full of such great wisdom that every time I leave, I feel smarter, you know? It's so cool. Pin is floating up. But I never give up. Pep was teleported to Kirby Gold and met him there. Oh, I guess I'm going back.
Chaos
Conspiracy, he's
control.
invisible. Now he is. Oh, hey, former President Barack H. Obama. I'm back. I'm sorry I keep popping in. Just, you know, you know what happens when chaos control and you just get teleported around and it's just kind of finicky sometimes getting to stay in one place. You know, you ever been in that spot, Barack H. Obama? My fellow American. Wow. Damn, I wouldn't imagine you would have such an experience. You know, as the former president of the United States of America.
Chaos
I wouldn't have
control.
imagined. Oh, okay, I guess I'm going. Bye. Wow, he's so cool, guys. He's so chill. he's he's so cool. Fuck. I can't stand it. I'm so glad to to be able to know what it's like to stand in his presence, you know? It's just such a cool thing. Okay. There, I did my job. Oh my god. Was he gonna what? Was he gonna preamble? Maybe. I don't know. I I didn't ask him. Feels kind of rude to to ask him to preamble just like that, you know. He was the former president of the United States, just saying. Oh my god. Anyways. Whoops, this is too big. Alright, let's stop after this. Obamium. Obamium. That's the chemical that you get infected with when you get imparted, when you get impeached, when you get like just he graces you with so much Obama knowledge that you have such high traces of Obamium in your system. See, that's why we hardly talk. Like we talk often, but like we have to like not talk too often. Otherwise, I have such high concentration of Obamium. I become too wise. I become a risk of being the next American president, and like I don't want that. Obama said it would be really cool, but I feel like he's just saying that to be nice, to be honest. So I'm just not gonna risk it. Let's see. His last name is Obama. Nuh-uh. We can't drain the Chaos Emerald energy. It's too precious. Damn, was that the fourth Chaos Emerald there? What do you mean? Where? Where? Never seen it before in my life. Oh my god. Guys, President Barack Obama is so cool. Oh man. Anyways, enough about Obama. How was your day? On the one hand, I think it's fine. On the other hand, there's something that's not right, so I'm gonna change this arm. How do I say it? How do I let you know that I'm sorry? Okay, I think that's better. It's in like a cleaner position to where it doesn't obstruct too many lines. For lines that intersect, I may just like erase them where they intersect to make it easier for readability. Because what I'm imagining is that it's just going to be white lines on top of denim. I'm thinking about black lines, but I think the white lines would look cooler, but then also black lines would read maybe better. I don't know. I'd have to like test it out a little bit. Damn you, autocorrect. with a little stars splitting bars. What? I think I'm gonna head out now, go eat. I expect stream to be over, so I'm gonna just draw afterwards. Nice. Have a good dinner, eggs, drink your milk, eat vegetables, don't talk to strangers, your transmit judgment, or I may go back to grinding Aka memories. Hey Peppers, welcome in, Soul. Happy Wednesday, hope your day's going well, and I hope it gets better. Gotta get my rings back for version 0.0. Stop turning people into eggs. See ya. Bye bye. How do I let you know that I'm sorry? Want it? How do I say it? How do I let you know? What do we think about the fire for like this leg? Cause it's like the boosters on his air shoes, but maybe it's too big. Yeah, maybe it's too big. Just woke up, to be honest. Whoa. You take an afternoon nap, or is it morning for you? Meme reference time. Whoa. What you wanted? How do I say it? How do I let you know that I'm sorry? Let's see. How do I say it? How do I let you know? I feel like I have really... never mind. I was gonna say, I feel like I have really good art stamina, but then I'm like, I don't think I do. I think I just draw often. And I'm like, the fact that I'm able to draw often must mean that I have good art stamina, but that is untrue. I just keep drawing. And usually, it's not. it's just mediocre. But it's okay, because that's a part of the process. I need to practice doodling fast because at the Sonic Expo, there's going to be like a sketchbook swap where you can get your OC drawn, and of course you draw other people's OCs too in their sketchbooks, and also like your favorite Sonic character. And like, I'm so used to drawing Sonic or Shadow, and like that's about it. I don't really draw much others aside from that. So like, I'm so fucked. Cause like I cannot for the life of me draw Amy. I don't know why. It's just she's so difficult to draw. So I need to practice a bit before I go. I'll probably practice on the ride there, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully I can get some reps in. I always have trouble practicing art during any commutes, except for in Japan. Because in Japan, mainly for like the long trains that we took. So like the train that I took from Tokyo to Kyoto, which was pretty long. We took the Shinkansen, so it wasn't the bullet train, so it wasn't long per se, but it was still like a 40-minute drive, and so we are just like sitting in our seats the entire time. But it's pretty smooth, so I was able to do that. But like, God, any public transportation, any normal ones, impossible. Like the regular trains, it's man, there's a lot of crowded trains. Here's a fun hack. If you board a train, well, not board, but if you're navigating somewhere in Japan, right? And the train that you need to get on is very crowded, and you're using Google Maps. This works, I think, only if you're using Google Maps. It can tell you, it doesn't show for all of them, but for some of them, it does show like how crowded it is. And so you can look to see if the next train, if it runs often enough to where it like doesn't affect your arrival time too much. And if you're in a hurry, this won't really apply to you. But if you're not in a hurry, you can just wait for the next train. And that's what we tended to do a lot. And like 7 times out of 10, it worked, and it was just nicer. Like it was less crowded. So we just like wait for trains. Oh man. Okay, I think there's good. So let me duplicate this one. I'm so hungry, but I don't know what to eat. This one is Skating Chateau. It shouldn't take me this long to draw, but it is. Damn it. It's fine. Ooh, I spelled that wrong. Shadio. There. Okay, what else? How else does he look? I want this pose. Have I done that pose? I have not done that pose. Okay, I will do this pose. I need to find the full render of it. He's so cool. Way past that cool. On the one hand, it's such an iconic pose. On the other hand, I can't find a render of it. What the hell? Maybe I have to look up, like, SA2. Because that's where it's best known from. Nope. Gulp? Where the fuck? Hold on, I'm gonna turn around and... Is that not it? Oh my god, it's not. I thought it was the same art that, like, of the pose that he does for the cover of SA2, but it's fucking not. Then which one is this one? What the hell? Maria! I don't even know what this website is. I know I've seen him like that before. It's the pose where, like, his left hand is closer to the camera and then he has, like, a leg up. Could it be that flipped? Is that what it is? No, because so it has his, like, his front arm being his right arm, which is closest to the camera, and he's turning to, like, the left. Wait. No, then that would be his left hand. Okay, so he's facing left, right? And he's looking towards the camera, kind of not over his shoulder to where his back is towards you, but like the left side of his body is towards you. And then his left arm is kind of out, and his right arm is like in the back somewhere. And like it just cuts off at like the start of the knee. So all you can see is like at least his left leg is up, but like that's all you see. So I'm trying to find the rest of the pose, because I know that I've seen him do that pose a lot more often, but I don't fucking know how to find it, because I thought it was the SA2 render, but it's fucking not. Here, I'm gonna send the image that I'm looking at in livestream related. Exclamation point Discord to join the Discord to see more info and images that I share throughout the livestream. It's like livestream chat times 2. I mean, yeah, no, that technically works. But I can't find it. So I don't fucking know what he is. Playtime is over. Whoa! It's 10 p.m. for me. Oh, damn, so why was it... What? You took a nap? So you took like an afternoon nap? It was a good day. Oh, that's good. Faker. I think you're the fake... Is that what it says? I feel like it is something like, you're the only fake hedgehog around here or something like that. I could be wrong. I may be misremembering. I haven't played the game, but I've watched a lot of clips. I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my fake. Such a good quote. He's so silly. I love him so much. Oh my god. As the wise men say, my Shayla. What fucking pose is that? And why can't I find any graphics of it? What the fuck? Sega art. Do 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 do. Bing, 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 bing. Wait, is it it? Am I crazy? Okay, give me 1 second. I say like if I have to pause anything. Okay, hold on. I feel like I'm going crazy here. Control T. Flip. Is that what it is? No, his arm is in a totally different position. Son, it's not that. Son, what the fuck? What fucking... What art is that? I know it has to be the... God, I forget his name, so I feel so bad, but like Ujikawa style. I know it's that, but... What fucking piece is it? And why can't I find it? What the shit? Ow. Fuck my jaw. It's like I have the yawn And it wants my mouth to open wider, but I can't. It just aches. It sucks so bad. Oh my god, I can't find it. What the shit? That was my favorite because Sonic cuts him off before he finishes the line. What does he say after that? Because he's like... Or is Sonic the one that says, "You're the only fake around here," or something like that? Faker, right? Is that what it is? Feels right. What? What image is that? And why can't I find it? Okay, I'm gonna fucking Google reverse search this. It's bothering me so much. Shit, not this. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. I come right where I belong. You dance in your songs. But I will prove you wrong. That's not the fucking image I just clicked. Why can't I find the art of it? What the hell? I deadass can't find a full body pose of that. And I know it exists. Wait, is it from the Year of Shadow? Is that what it is? Let's see. Year of Shadow. Images. It's not that, it's not that, it's not that, it's not... it's similar, but it's not quite that. It's not that, it's not that, it's not that. What the fuck? You say you're not my type, but I don't think that's true. I won't stop proving my love to you. You say you're not my type, but I don't think that's true. Where the fuck? Oh my god, I'm actually gonna... I'm losing my mind. I swear I've seen that fucking piece before, but I can't find it. And it's not just the SA2 image flipped. It's bugging me, because why can't I find it? What the hell? What the heck? Where's the image section? What the heck? Where's the image section? Where's the gallery? Nope, 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 nope. Oh my god. Where is it? Am I going fucking insane? I swear that's a thing. Close. He was like, "Found you, faker." Ah, that's what it is. Yeah, I knew it was something like faker. He was like, "Oh my god, he said it." And then they never stopped calling each other that. It's a term of endearment, I swear. They like each other, I promise. They kiss in their spare time, I swear. I saw it with my own eyes. Oh my gosh. I might just have to raw dog it because I can't find the pose. This is gonna bug me forever. Oh god, my nose is so itchy. Maybe this will be a one that doesn't translate well into the little sticker style. I'm on the wrong layer. Wow, woo, whippy, whoa, yay. I think I know which pose you're talking about. Yeah, it's like, here, I can copy it into the canvas. You can see what I'm talking about. It's this one. And if I remember correctly, like it reminds me so intensely of the SA2 art where he has like the other leg, like this one goes out like this, so then the other one probably goes out like this, and the rest of his hand is here, and then his other hand is like right here or something like that, right? Like that's what I remember. But I can't find the rest of this image. And this image comes from a website which is like shapes.com for some reason. Like I I know it exists because I know that I've seen it, but I can't find it. And it's fucking driving me crazy. But yeah, it's not the SA2 one because the SA2 one is hold on, I gotta find it. Copy image. This is the SA2 one. As you can see, it's very different from this. So it's not that one. But it could also be that I'm remembering the rest of the pose from this SA2 art and that this pose is totally different. But like I don't know, it feels like that should be it, right? Or am I crazy? Am I losing my marbles? Have my marbles spilled all over the floor and are clacking around? Maybe. Maybe. God, look at this image. How can you look at this and not be like, oh my god, they want to kiss so bad. Look at this. Inches away. mere inches away. God, they would have kissed so bad. Anyways. Is it that pose? It's not that pose. I don't know where that pose comes from. It's gonna haunt me forever. Anyways, whoops. I now no longer have the reference up. I need to go find it again. Okay, there it is. Right now, for me, what song is it? I think it's like Stober. It's the one that made Baby Hotline. But it's not that one, I think, that's playing. But I think it's the same person. But I don't like his... Yeah, Jack Stober. The art that he does, or that he gets made for a lot of his videos, music videos, they bug me so much. Like, it's so scary. I feel like on the list of things that aren't supposed to be scary, but are, his music videos are on there. Because, like, I don't know, they just freak me out so much. They unsettle me so much. But, like, his music is kind of catchy. But I'm a pretty mainstream enjoyer. It's just like, oh, yeah. That one that gets played everywhere. Yeah, that was pretty catchy. There's something about claymation that kind of freaks me out. Like, not all of them. I've definitely seen some claymation that I think is cute. But a lot of claymation just, I don't know, it deeply disturbs me. Something about it. It's so freaky looking. It just started. It looks like he's like his hand is on his knee and he's like gonna throw it back. Oh my god. Not what I'm trying to draw. Not today. Not right now. Not here. There it is. Kiss me with your eyes closed. No music? I have music playing for me because I wanted to listen to specific songs, but y'all just have basic as ambiance. Hopefully that's still playing. It should still be playing. There should be vague noise of a coffee shop and fire, I think. Also, welcome in Swag. Happy Wednesday. Hope it is going well and hope it gets better. Yeah, I think it's vaguely there. I should probably turn it up a little more. Here, a little more. Oh, it's coffee shop and wind. That's what it is. My bad. There we go. Y'all probably been sitting in dead silence for so long. I'm so sorry. I didn't even think about it. I was just like, eh, close enough. They could probably hear it. Which one? Oh, this one is it. Ooh, I want a sandwich. I want a sandwich with Doritos. That is like a childhood memory for me. Sandwich with a little bit of sand in it. And, Doritos. Yummers. It looks like those images of like someone driving like a dumb little baby car. Do you see what I'm talking about? Oh my god, it's not the pose that I'm trying to do, but I can't figure out how to do it. Hey, I think I found the image. You did? Oh my god. Are you in the Discord? If you're in the Discord, send it to livestream related. Beautiful singing, Pep. Now brush your teeth. What do you mean? I always brush my teeth. Looks like the Luigi stare. Yeah, the one from Mario Kart where he just like gives you the maddest side eye when he passes you. Or I think when you pass him. I don't know, just anytime you're near him, he just like mad side eyes you. Oh my god. Dog, my throat has been so ass recently. I keep waking up with sore throats. It's so annoying to deal with. I may have to take a different approach to this because I don't know how to do the pose. Because it doesn't translate well into this style. Because he doesn't really have much of a torso. The thing about this pose is that it heavily relies on like the torso goes in like this and then out like that. Wait, hold on. Maybe I just figured it out. Maybe the issue was I didn't try hard enough. He was such a noble dude. I can't even finish school. Missed my mom and left too soon. His dad was a fireman who fought fire so violent. I think I bored my therapist while playing him my violin. That's so insane. Oh my god, that's such a shame. Next to them, my shit don't feel so grand. But I can send it where? Livestream related. In the Discord. Are you a part of the Discord? I feel like you are, but then also I don't remember. Violin really needs an audience, so if I do not find somebody soon, I'll blow up into smithereens and spill my tiny symphony. I'm trying to see if you're in the Discord. I think you might not be. I'm so sorry. No, 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 you are, you are. Let's see. I gotta look for you. Give me 1 second. LMNOPQRS. S. Why can't I find you? Is that entertaining yet? Oh my god, that's so insane. That's such a shame. Next to them, my shit don't feel so grand. Oh, there you are. Yeah, oh, that's why you're in the certified. You don't have it. Okay, I'm gonna give you a roll really quick. I think it's either live watch or YouTube watch. I'm so sorry. You can take those off afterwards if you want to, but that should give you the ability to see the channel. And then from there, I'm gonna add you really quick in the channel. There you go. And then you should get a ping, and then that is where the channel is. It's only accessible if you have one of those roles, but I can't remember which one it is. But yeah, I think it's live watch. If I'm not mistaken, you have to have live watch to find it. Oh my god, yes, that's it! Thank you! I knew it existed. I was like, I swear, I've seen a full image of that before, but I don't know where it is. Thank you. You saved me. Why? Monkey. The city street while trying to put my mind at ease, like finishing this melody. This feels like a necessity, so this could be the death of me, or maybe just a better me. Now come in with the timpanis and take a shot of Hennessy. But you could be the remedy. Oh my god, I knew I wasn't going crazy. I was like, I swear, I promise you I've seen it. I know I didn't hallucinate. You're welcome, Pep. Thank you. I owe you my life. I will remember this. I will name my firstborn after you. Oh my god. I will name my first Sonato child OC after you. Because I thought about it and I'm like, when am I gonna have kids? It's like, not for a while. And then I'm like, what else could I do in substitute of that? And it's like, Sonato fan child. But of course. Oh my god. I'm honored. Yippee! They want this be funny, well, I want it funny now. And I wanna laugh so loud someday. Won't this be long ago? I wanna feel it now. Sorry if I can't see how I'm screwed. Hey, what can you do? I'm a touchy-feely fool. I would give anything to not give a shit about you. Life is pretty cruel for a touchy-feely fool. I would give anything to not give a shit. This is so catchy. Okay, I think that's pretty close to what it's supposed to be. Now the question comes, do I put his back quills or do I not? Because I've been consistently not putting them because it's not in this main style. And it usually clogs up the design. But I feel like it's a very important part of this one.
One of us. Can I get some channel members?
Bep, the reason why I won't be sniffing people's butts while going up escalators with you is cause I don't want to get pink eye and it's gross. Get help.
What? Hold on, I have an idea. So I can read chat better. Nope, that did not help. Did not help at all. Pink eye. I think you said the reason that you don't swipe other people's backpacks is because you don't want to give them pink eye and that would be gross, right? Or did I not hear that right? I might have not heard that right because I was low-key jamming. And I could not fucking hear. I had my AirPods in and I couldn't fucking hear. Oh my god. do 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 do. Want it funny now? That was 1,000% what I said, Pep. 10,000%. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if I heard that right. It was so absurd. I was like, it couldn't possibly be that. Vibe Raider would never say that. He's known to say only the wisest and most eloquently spoken things. Of course he wouldn't say that. No way. It can't be. No. Something about using the word eloquent that makes me happy. Don't know what. Don't know why. But I just think it's a fun word. Better off a stick, better off a stone, better off a jerk, better off alone. Better not feeling stressed or feeling blessed. I won't feel much, at least I won't be feeling this, I'm screwed. Oh my god. The odds of eggs still lurking are never zero. My music paused again. Damn it. The hell is this? What the fuck is this? I'm gonna share the link to like what just started playing. It gets harder as it goes, but it's just not what I expected. Odds of anyone lurking are never zero. Real. Just say the word eloquent has a certain satisfaction to it. Exactly, exactly. For reference, the song before it was, hold on, I gotta find it. It was an AJR song, which is, like, very classic pop. Kinda goes hard, though. I like it. Picasso. Never a dull moment in the Paprika server. Okay, there we go. Let's see. I'm gonna do that because I like it better. And then I'm gonna bust. I think I'm gonna do this because I think it looks good. There we go. Yeah, it isn't too bad. It isn't the worst. Oh, I forgot to finish redrawing his quill. I got distracted. I think I'm gonna try moving his leg just a little bit up. That way I can stop it from cutting off. And I may also make his shin shorter in this one. I'm also gonna tuck his legs in just a little more. Maybe I'll kick this one out a little more to compensate. Yeah, that works. It's a little bit closer to the Sonic pose than it is a Shadow pose, but it's fine. It's fine. I think it's cute. They're so freaking dumb looking. I love them so much. I will never understand what switch flipped in my fucking brain to where I went from like, oh man, that's so weird. I can't believe people enjoy like, you know, those games and those characters, how people are like really fanatics about this. Like, that's crazy. To now I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to the Sonic Expo. Let's go. I love them. They're so silly. Like, what the shit? What changed? I know exactly what changed. I found the yaoi. But still, it's such a difference in the way that I see them that like even now I can't really explain to you why I think this is so freaking cute. I don't know, and it scares me. It scares me how much of a like difference in perspective I've had. It's so it's weird. I don't know. Cool pose. Shadow. You became a degen is what changed. What happened to our wholesome streamer? And now all we're left with is this. You got laid off. That's what happened. Honestly, probably. But no, the descent happened slightly before that. So I don't think it was a layoff, but I won't say you're wrong about the like, oh, he became a DJ, because it's like I used to be so prim and proper on stream. I mean, not prim and not necessarily proper, but you know, I tried to be like, oh, like guys, I'm nice, and then I'm like, guys, you ever heard of Yowie? You ever heard of Omegaverse? And it was all downhill from there. Just imagine I'm on like the therapist couch, and I'm telling this to my therapist, and she's just like, man. You know, I have yet to mention Yaoi to my therapist. And I have also not mentioned Omegaverse to my therapist. Not to say that I'm ever going to do that. If everything goes well, I will never have to bring that up. I have offhandedly mentioned, like, oh, Sonic and Shadow. Not like both, but just like, oh, yeah, Sonic. I've just said, like, offhandedly, like, oh, because I'm into this franchise, Sonic, and I like drawing the characters. And, like, that's it. Because usually nothing directly connecting to my mental health is linked directly to yaoi or anything. I mean, technically, but not really. Like, it's more so, if anything, the worse my mental health is, the longer time that I spend scrolling Twitter to look at yaoi. So, like, that's the only connection, but it's never the actual content, I think. Just went degen. What do you mean? Oh my god. It wasn't that bad. Thanks a lot, Alex Rose. Oh my god. Oh man. It's 3 a.m. I should be sleeping. Would you go running if you saw the real me? Maybe you'd love 'em. Yeah, maybe you'd feel me. That's super scary. Sorry to bail, it's already 3 o'clock. It's too hard to tell if anything's real or not. Don't blame me, you've been here longer, you're to blame. Oh my god. Man. On the one hand, I want to be like, guys, don't blame each other. It must be just my next evolutionary stage. And then realizing that, I'm like, man, I evolved into this. I mean, okay, funny story actually. I was on Instagram, and every now and then, Instagram, like, whenever it can tell that I'm not really entertained, it'll be like, okay, we know what you want. And it'll show me, like, some extremely motivational Instagram reel that'll, like, kind of take me out of whatever downward spiral I'm in. And then I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get to work. There's work to be done, you know? And so this time it was someone saying like, oh, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you feel, I forget how exactly they said it, but it was essentially, if you feel lost in life, that means that you're going the right way, because you're now unfamiliar with the version of you that you were working hard to become. This is a version of you that you're like becoming along the way, meaning you're changing from what you used to be, and like this is what you've been working for. So it's a good thing. You know, it's natural to feel lost along the way. Just know that you're working towards it. Like, keep going, don't give up, you know, don't go back into like the safety net, and just keep moving forward to continue to like unfamiliar territory, because that means that you're evolving. And it made me so motivated. I was like, yeah, you're right. Because, yeah, I'm not the same person that I was 2 years ago. I've changed in a lot of ways, surprisingly. And I've been able to do a lot of cool stuff. There's still, like, a lot to go, don't get me wrong. It's not like, oh, I've evolved, and now I'm a fully evolved creature. I'm a crab now. Like, it's not that yet. But it is definitely a bit different from what I remember myself being. So it's just like, oh my god. Wow. I'm evolving. That's so scary. Oh man, but it made me feel slightly more at peace with the fact of like, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm so I'm so cooked, chat. It's so Jover for me. But no. I like where I am. I mean, you know, like not content enough to stay put, but you know, I like where I am, so I think I'll continue going forward and see where life takes me. Because it's getting scary. It's like, oh my god, this is not what I'm used to anymore. I don't know how to approach this, but I'll see what happens. Whoa! Yay! Whoa! Okay. This little frown, little silly ass frown. You've been here longer, you're to blame. It's a nice flow. Oops, caps. Did the shadow that I drew earlier, did he have his eyeshadow? I don't think he did he? He did not? Can't believe y'all would let me miss such a big detail. We vibing, figuring it all out. Exactly, exactly. Paprika evolved to red bell pepper. Pepper's becoming a monster already. It usually takes longer. Fast track that crazy. I'm speedrunning. Oh my god. Oh man. There we go. When Pep said she had to go to work, this is what I pictured for some reason, since it's a live related. Oh my god. Yeah. That's how it feels sometimes. Well, when I was employed. I'm currently unemployed, by the way. Haha, haha. So cool. God. Oh, man. But yeah, I'd wake up, and if I woke up early enough, I could scroll Twitter. Just be like, wow, there's so much good art. And I'd be like, well, that's enough of that. It's time to get to my job. Mm. Trying to find a way to make this look good. I think like that. This doesn't look right. I think I'm gonna move the top eyelid on this one. Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, something's not right. It doesn't look... Well, it's still a little off. I think it might be the eye entirely. What IP Sorry, I'm still thinking about Sonic, the restaurant, and Sonic, the IP collabing. What IP collabs has Sonic, the restaurant, had? Because I feel like they have had collaborations before, but then also... Man, I swear, I feel like some type of Mandela effect or something, that they did have a collab at some point, but like it's very old. But no, they haven't. That I know of, at least. And there's no info online because everybody's still like, why no Sonic and Sonic collab? Hello, it's right there. Why Burger King? Bunger King of all things. When Sonic is right there. If I was a popular creator, I'd at Sonic the restaurant and be like, would you ever collab with the Sonic franchise? That way I could see if it's Sega not wanting to collab with Sonic. Because they sell hot dogs! Man, I need to calm down. It's just, it's right there. And it's just, if I say all the people that have come before me, their anger flows through my veins. Like, why is there no Sonic collaboration? What would they even collab with now that I think about it? Because Sonic doesn't really do toys, do they? Why does it look like female Shadow? Oh, I don't know. I don't think it looks that feminine. Literally just regular. I mean, it could be that this kind of looks like eyelashes. Like, oh, look, he's a girl. But it's just his eyeshadow. Sonic Burger. Sonic Burger? There's a ton of Sonic toys. What do you mean? Not Sonic the Hedgehog, but like Sonic the Restaurant. I feel like Sonic the Restaurant doesn't really do collaborations. I think maybe the reason that they don't do many collaborations is because they don't really market towards a younger audience. They market towards like kind of teen and young adult. Thus why, like, when you think of collaborations, you don't really think of like their toys. Meanwhile, McDonald's is seen as more of like a youthful place to where their main market is the younger audience. And so that's why a lot of their collaborations are with toys rather than food, you know? When you think about it, like, places that have collaborations to where they will do certain meal sets, they market towards an older audience. McDonald's has a pretty good threshold, or not pretty good threshold, pretty good, like, chokehold on the entire market. That's why they're able to do, like, oh, there was like a rapper, I think it was the Kendrick Lamar meal or something like that. That's why they're able to do that, because they have a good hold on the market. But certain restaurants usually market towards one or the other, so it really just depends. But I can't think, at least on the top of my head, and that means either the marketing was bad or I just don't get kids meals a lot at Sonic. But Sonic restaurant toys, or yeah, I guess toys. Let's see. Well, they do have it, but it's just like their own specific ones. Well, okay, it looks like they had a collaboration with Bad Guys too, apparently. And they had some with like Snackles, whatever the hell that is. They had collaborations with Mattel, apparently. They had He-Man toys, Monster, or was it Hot Wheels toys? And apparently they had a collaboration with Mini Brands. Wait, they did! They did fucking collab! Wait, maybe. Launch series of Sonic meal toys. Brazilian fast food chains launches series. Hold on. Brazilian fast food chain launched series of Sonic meal toys. A new set of Sonic-themed fast food toys were made available this week at Brazilian chains Habib's. Ah, okay, no. Just keywords mix up. See, so they haven't. They have Burger King, but they've never... Why not? The Top Parade. That's fair. I guess maybe it's Sonic the Restaurant's fault. Because it looks like they don't have too many IP collaborations from the looks of it. I mean, they have Ghostbusters, like, occasionally, but it's very, very rare. So, I guess maybe that's an issue with them, maybe. I don't know. Sad. Sponsorships are really hard because it has to be beneficial to all parties. It would be. Sonic is, like, so popular right now. And then everybody thinks about it when they go to eat at Sonic the Restaurant. And then because the IP itself is popular, and, like, I swear, Sonic has it so easy, the restaurant, because they literally specialize in hot dogs. Like, that's one of their main meal things. And so since Sonic likes chili dogs, like, it's right fucking there. It's right fucking there. Like, it's so easy. Hey, Pep, how did you set up the hand tracking for when you draw? So, I use a cool tool on itch.io called Spud Tablet. And then from there, you can edit the hand and the tablet, but I just edited the hand to where it matches this. And then I just have one of the windows set up for my entire monitor behind my drawing software, so it tracks anytime I move my hand on the drawing software. Crumbling down towards sundown. Now I think my ground is wrong. And I'd like to see my kingdom flourish in this field of daffodils, and they father knows I'm coming home. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work, but that's the way I use it, and it works pretty good, I think. Looks fine. You just have to, like, sync it up with the correct movement. I could also have it to where Sonic is in the chili. The real Sonic was the chili inside of us all. I could also have it to where my hand appears actually on the screen, but I realized that gets in the way of the art, so then I stopped having it there, but I think it's still here. Yeah, look, I can have it to where, like, I'm drawing on the screen. Ooh, whoa! Actually, it's not correctly set, but, you know, you get the point. It's because I don't actually have it on screen, so it's not sized correctly, but you get what I'm saying. But yeah. Ha 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 ha. Anyways. Excuse me while I get my hand out of there. I wonder why. There we go. Okay. I think I'll just angle this right foot a little more, and then from there, that'll be good. That's cool, right? I think it looks cool, but it doesn't... It's not very practical, in my opinion. Father, there's sunshine. You know I wonder why heaven calls to the wretched, but I learned. Where the fuck was my reference? I fucking... There it is. Got it. Know that sometimes I don't have a lot to say, but I said that's my name engraved. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So, Sonic the Restaurant is like burgers, fries, dogs, and ice cream. What would the Sonic meal be? I mean, obviously it would just be like a chili dog. It'd be like a chili dog. They have an official Sonic the Hedgehog cookbook where it tells you what he puts on his chili dog. They have it right there. Like, it wouldn't be hard. And because they specialize in dogs, hot dogs, it's so easy. It's like painfully easy. And then, like, it wouldn't be hard to just, like, have, like, 2 other characters have a meal, and, like, that's it. You know what would be the most goated collaboration that, like, Sonic fans would be talking about for generations? The Sonic, right? The Sonic the Hedgehog with Sonic the Restaurant. And, of course, they have the chili dog meal or whatever for Sonic. And then they have, like, a meal for Metal Sonic and a meal for Silver and a meal for Shadow. Honestly, as a Shadow enjoyer, I can even say for this one, they can leave out Shadow. Just make a meal for Silver, who has a favorite hot dog, chili dog. It's weird. It's like a coleslaw hot dog, but I heard it's actually not that bad. I've never tasted it. But make that. It probably wouldn't be popular. Well, okay. It would be popular only because of character, because he doesn't get much marketing. But he's a very popular character right now. So it'd be easy money. And then Metal Sonic also has the same thing that's less talked about than the Silver Enjoyers. So it's like getting those two characters as one of like the meal options. Sega's and Sonic's pockets would be so full. They would be unable to walk. Like, the money's right there. They don't want money. They're allergic to money. That's what it is. That's what it has to be for generations. I get it, right? Sonic generation meals. For generations. Oh my god. But yeah, that would be like, I think something that I'm gonna say the entire Sonic community would want, but realistically it's just like those enjoyers. But it makes up quite a bit of the fandom. Like, there's a lot of people in the fandom where it's like, oh, you know, out of the main ones, my favorite is this one because that's what gets the most merch. But my favorite character is Silver, who has like 2 things, you know, or something like that. But yeah, that would be so amazing, so good. But they're not they're not crazy enough to do that. So probably what we'll get is like a meal for Sonic, nowadays a meal for Shadow, and probably a meal for, I'm gonna go with either Knuckles or Tails. No, wait. Okay, I think actually Amy would get the 3rd meal. Like, that's the most likely for it to actually happen. Yeah, I'm willing to bet it's like Sonic, Shadow, and Amy. Or Knuckles. I don't think Tails would make it into the collaboration like that. Tails would probably have a drink. They might do something where it's like 2 characters get a meal and 2 characters get a drink. I could see that. They also never made a full-fledged Chow Garden game, so... Well, true. But then also, it would sell, but just decently. Like, it wouldn't do big numbers. I think it would be like a pretty decently selling game. That would also be easy money, to be honest. Like, they have essentially all the mechanics kind of worked out. They wouldn't have to change much for the formula if they wanted to make it like a one-off game, like Sonic Generations. But if they wanted to make it like an online game, which does have some profit, because then from there, you know, you can introduce a gotcha element, kind of like a Sonic Speed Simulator. And you know, you can do that, and you can like introduce trading systems that they have in Sonic Speed Sim. It'd be pretty easy. Like that would also be easy money, and I feel like that would be a good game loop, and it would get people hooked. And it would be fairly popular, I think. Like it'd be a pretty easy idea right there. There's like a specific tone that I talk in. I was holding a bottle of water, and a specific note that I hit that makes a water bottle vibrate. And I'm like, what the shit? It kept tripping me out while I was talking. What is on the chili dog? What is on the pep chili dog? Chili, some paprika sprinkled on, and probably some pepper jack cheese. And maybe tentatively, I would think just light green onions. And I think that's it. That would be on the paprika chili dog. I'm not sure about the green onions, but I feel like they'd be a good fit. And I think that's it. If not green onions, maybe relish. But that's it. Pretty simple chili dog, I think. I'm not really big on toppings. Honestly, with my chili dogs, I just get like maybe cheese if I feel like it. And that's it. I don't even fuck with ketchup. Like, it's either ketchup or chili, and I don't fuck with mustard. So, pretty easy. Oh, let me finish this, and then we'll get off, because I see it's 10:09. So, I got places to be. I got things to do. Tomorrow's Thursday. We will be playing Lost in Vivo at the same time as this stream. So, there's that. And, I think that's it. I may have to take away this back quill. I know his hand goes somewhere, but I don't know where. Because if I just do it straight down like this, it looks like he's like... he doesn't want to be there. But if I do this, it's like too wide out. And if I do it from here... Well, actually, that works. There we go. That works. Okay. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Has the Shrek new movie come out yet? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Yeah. Very simple. I like to keep it simple. You know, quite shrimple. Nothing too clamplicated. Clamplicated. Okay, there we go. Okay, there. I think that's good. I think that's good. Continues to edit. Okay, there we go. For sure that's done. That's like 6 different options. It's not bad. I'll figure out where to put them. I have to figure out where to put them today, technically, because if I go and get it done, I might go get it done tomorrow. So I'll have to see. But anyways, no, they are reworking the designs so people don't cringe. Who? What designs? Give him a booty. Give him the biggest ass cheeks known to mankind, so when he skates, the clap the clap of his ass cheeks will alert the guards. Wow. Oh my god. Nah, sadly, Shadow the Hedgehog, the canon one, has absolutely no ass. He's like a lean board. That's it. But he's cute. He's such a cutie. I can't help but like want to pinch his little cheeks. Look at how silly he looks. God damn it. So stupid looking. I love him. Shrek. Oh, they were gonna say. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Oh my god. Alright. So, with that does bring us to the end of this stream. Tomorrow we're playing Lost in Vivo. Friday's stream has been moved to next week because of some scheduling issues, so I don't think I can stream at all that day. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a certified pepper, which is, you know, a membership. Or consider if you want to, you know, if you're the type to where, I would support you, but I kind of want to get something in return, check out my Ko-fi, !Ko-fi, or check out my link tree. It's also on there. And you can get merch. Cool, if you like my design. There's cool stuff there that I made, and I will personally ship to you. Because it's neat, but only for USA, because international shipping is fucking expensive. Yeah. Clap up those rings. So I came back to shake my head. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, I think that's it. Oh, also, another way to support, consider leaving a funny comment and I will steal it and... funny joke. I'll steal it and use it in the next one. Maybe, hopefully, if I think it's funny. Drink a book, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers or transgress judgment, and I will see you all next time I see you. Bye-bye! My voice is like shot. I'm like... my throat's dying. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Get out! What do you mean? That is wrong. What do you mean? I'm never wrong. I'm correct. That man is lying. One of us tells only truth. One of us only lies. Solve my riddles 3. Find my pages. Oh my god. Good night.